knows finding your new home was a dream come true. You wanted a walk-up with central air and a skylight, and you found it. Now, every Friday night, you get to fall asleep to the sound of your downstairs neighbor's dance parties. Progressive can't save you from your noisy neighbors, but we can save you money when you bundle your home and auto with us. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 93 days. Touchdown! Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Oh, we're here. Hello. Hi. Hi, Earl. Hi. Welcome in on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app and all the other places you can hear stuff happening. Good to have you along. This is Ruskin and Zach, and we are here, doing the thing on this beautiful day. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us. You can text us, or you can call us, or you can sit and listen quietly. And you could join us
noisily. Or tell them the option is to listen quietly.
You could listen and make a bunch of noise, but then you couldn't hear. You might miss a few things. I don't know. It's something. Not that there's a lot to miss here. It's not. Oh man, all kinds of stuff you might miss if you're not paying attention. So you might want to work on that, or not. I don't know. Whatever you do. This is still America. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I mean, whatever. Just don't hurt yourself or anybody else. That's all we ask, right?
Sure.
All right.
Good.
Good.
That's all we're asking.
Flying start. Very good.
Yeah. We're off and moving.
DQ's here. Hi, DQ.
Hi.
What's going on in your world? Anything exciting?
No.
All right. Quality.
Yeah. It's going to be a good day.
58 more minutes.
Yep,
all right.
That's
good.
it.
Fantastic.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, where do we begin?
It's a busy sports week.
There's a lot going on. We got baseball starting up here with the regionals. What did you say? This is the third easiest regional?
Yeah,
who said this?
Okay, so I was reading one of the D1 baseball guys had ranked them 1 through 16, and the Arkansas regional was 13th, meaning it was the 13th most difficult. And I think what it lacks is star power. Doesn't lack a lot of big names. I don't think anybody knows anything about Kansas State, Louisiana Tech, or SEMO. The only team that you know anything about is the host. So it does lack a little bit of star power, and I think everybody's assumption is that Arkansas will just blow through this.
The assumption is this will be a cakewalk.
Right. Like
Remember a cakewalk?
Yeah, like a Taco Bell at 2 a.m. They'll just run right through this. You're not so fast, my friend. The Louisiana Tech bunch, they're I don't know. These three teams, they prefer offense over pitching. Okay. So we could have some high-scoring games.
So here's the thing about this. Because we consume baseball here still. As good as Dave's been for as long as he's been, most of the populace, most of the people consume baseball like it's football. They don't They just don't. Maybe it's because they only watch 3 weeks out of the year. I don't know. But we still consume baseball like it's football. And so we start playing look at the front of the jersey game.
True.
And you start looking at it, you're like, oh, these guys aren't in the SEC. They suck. And this is what happens. And then, things don't always work out that way.
A cautionary tale is TCU. Everybody got wound up last year, and nobody knew anything about TCU, but you caught maybe the hottest team in the country last year when they rolled in.
My first a couple of things there. This should be a manageable regional. However, bad teams don't win 45 games like Louisiana Tech. Like in this sport, like you don't win 45 games by playing, 40 tomato cans. All right. So you can't win 45 games and be bad. Okay. So that's the first thing I will say about all that. But we still, I mean, it's so funny too, because we consume this like it's football. The season, Chuck talked about this recently here on our show, that the season begins with this weekend. Like what has happened to this point, nobody cares. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What will define, and basketball is like this to a certain extent, but I still think we remember big things in the regular season in basketball. But man, we don't remember anything in the regular season in baseball. It is all about what happens when you are wearing the NCAA patch on your shirt in June.
Without question.
In this case, the last day of May.
Without question. And they are in a situation now where they are probably, and I'd have to go back and look at this, but maybe over the last 10 games or so, they're the team that's, been a little wishy-washy. The rest of this group is coming in hot. And they're coming off, their conference tournaments are coming off, strong finishes to their regular season. Arkansas's got some things they've got to get sorted out. Looking at ERAs, and you can't tell everything by the numbers because matchups are what's important. Yeah. But if you're looking at, at numbers, Arkansas has a chance to put up a bunch of runs this weekend. A bunch. Ball flying all over the place. They should be heavily favored in every game they play. What you can't do is go out game one and lose and put yourself in that position where now you've got to win everything. Get game one. I think everything settles down and they move easily into the super regionals. You lose game one, man, everything becomes a possibility at that point.
I don't believe this team is so if you go perfect in the supers or in the regionals, you go 3-0. You win Friday, you win Saturday, you win Sunday. I don't think this team has enough to get to Monday. Meaning they have to go 3-0. I don't think they have enough arms to go to Monday. I don't think they can do it. So they have to win Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They have to go 3-0 because I don't think they can handle the extra game.
We also don't know what everybody else has. Can they get to Monday? And I think the way college baseball teams are built, nobody's prepared to play 4 days in a row. Nobody's built for that. You're piecemealing whatever you can in a Monday baseball game. I agree. If they win Friday night, man, it's over. It's they'll win Saturday, they'll win Sunday, they'll move on. When do you pitch Hagen Smith? When do you bring in your big guns, and how do they handle the pressure? For some of them, it'll be the first time going through this.
Right.
And that's always daunting. They did not play well in Hoover.
I don't know. Last year you had the kid from TCU come in and go 8 for 11 or something like that, and I feel like that. I don't feel like. I think that this is crazy to say, but you could see something like that happening with a Peyton Holt or something. Like there's a vibe about him that obviously he had some success away from here, but man, in that building with all that energy on his side, I don't know what the limit could be there. I think he's going to have a huge impact on whatever happens with the regional
now
this upcoming weekend.
I will remind you, we talked about this very briefly last week. Hagen Smith has not been great in the postseason. He has a career in 9 appearances, 6.75 ERA. Now some of that's skewed by the one bad game against TCU last year and a 185.
He gave up
win.
a snowman in
he
that
did.
game. Yes.
You take that out, his ERA is still double his career average. It's about 3.5. His ERA or his WHIP only drops down to about 1.63. He has not been great in the postseason. So I think putting all your eggs in that basket is dangerous. But, are you going to hold him until
it's necessary?
It's necessary. It's not a guaranteed thing with him on the weekends in the postseason. It's not set in stone. So,
but this, again, because the season starts this weekend, his legacy, if you want to use that first takey kind of word, will be made this weekend. He will either be, you remember watching him, he was great, or he will be the guy that gets them close to, if not all the way to the finish line. And because there's only one thing missing from the trophy case over there. Only one thing missing from the trophy case over there. And I don't know if they're going to do it, but I mean, that's the expectation, isn't it? I mean, does anybody expect anything else? So I don't know, but they are, SEMO's won 8 out of the last 10. Arkansas's gone 3-7 in their last 10. Louisiana Tech's won, I think, 8 of their last 10. And SEMO is coming off of winning their conference tournament.
And keep in mind, Louisiana Tech's a team that Arkansas is familiar with, and vice versa. They've played before.
No,
this is not an unfamiliar group, but that's the team that I would be most concerned about is La Tech.
I think they're I think that's tough, but I think they can do it if they can get to if they can stay in front of the losers bracket. I mean, you could go. If you lost Sunday and had to play the 4th game on Monday, maybe they could have enough. But, man, to have to play 2 on Sunday and then another one on Monday, potentially, I don't know if this pitching staff has enough to do that. 866-285-4005. Ruscin and Zach, ESPN Arkansas. Hit that line now app. Back in a moment.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at Hims, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free. With zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. hims.com/joy.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and coming soon to Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, we give our students credit. Credit for deciding while stuck in traffic to get a bachelor's degree. Credit for managing 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a full-time job to pursue an MBA. Students at UMGC can use prior learning or relevant experience to earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's, and graduate students can transfer up to 12 credits toward their master's. Plus, get your application fee waived through May 31st. Flexible online and hybrid classes start soon. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SHEV.
It's Ty Richardson. Join me, Chuck, and Tommy during the Morning Rush live at the Stadium Shop this Friday, May the 31st. The Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, next to Baum, is your Omaha Hawks headquarters. Fayetteville Regional Tees, Omaha Hawks tees, and a line of Hagen Smith, Kendall Diggs, Aloy, and Sousa tees. While you're loading up on your Omaha Hawks gear, check out their 75% off clearance section. With the largest selection of Razorback merchandise south of the North Pole, it doesn't get more Razorback than the Stadium Shop. Stop by this Friday during the Morning Rush.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Attention homeowners, storms are firing up quickly and widespread damage means thousands are reaching out for the right roofing company. Don't wait. Get on the schedule with Shamrock Roofing and Construction now for quality and peace of mind. One call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call 479-319-5100. Need a new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call 479-319-5100.
Dive into summer with the Doughboy Pool Super Sale at Burton Pools and Spas. Say goodbye to crowded public pools. With a Doughboy Pool, the fun comes to you. Don't miss the hottest deals of the year. Doughboy above-ground pools up to $1,500 off. 18-foot steel wall pools only $75 a month. And semi-in-ground pools under $200 a month, plus a free robotic cleaner. Hurry into our Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland showroom to pick out your new pool today. At Burton Pools and Spas, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
What's going on the grill tonight? Well, whatever it is, you'll find only the best at Richard's Country Meat Market. From the aroma of steak to perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill. This summer will be a feast for the senses. Whether you're cooking up an inspired new recipe or a favorite family dish, visit Richard's Country Meat Market for the best meats in town. And Richard's makes it easy with curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 479-443-0000 for ready-to-grill kebabs, bacon-wrapped fillets, perfectly flavored gourmet beef patties, quarter-pound beef franks, and shop-made sausages. You don't even have to worry about the sides or desserts because Richard's has you covered with their home-style recipes. So for an irresistibly delicious summer meal on the grill, stop by Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue. Online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Arkansas Razorback baseball team received its marching orders for the Fayetteville Regional. Louisiana Tech, Kansas State, Southeast Missouri. That's is a quartet that has made
that would
their way
be
to
4,
Fayetteville.
yes.
2 p.m.'s first pitch. We're in the air at 1:30 with the Dugout Show. You can hear the game on selected ESPN Arkansas stations. HitThatLine.com or the Hit That Line app. By the way, the news is brought to you by the Good Chair. I'd have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks.
And to,
see the Good Chair.
Hey, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
What about this? I've had an idea to counter program. Who owns the rights to the Razorbacks in Korean?
I don't know that that's offered.
Can we get them?
Why not?
We'll do the game in Korean.
Sure.
Just hook Google Translate up and then boom, there you go.
I don't know Korean.
We'll figure it out. We got time here to figure it out.
Former Kentucky guard DJ Wagner is committed to the Razorbacks, consensus 5-star prospect in the 23 cycle. According to some services, he was the number 1 player in the country. Former Razorback Trevor Brazile has withdrawn his name from the transfer portal, according to On3. He did participate in the NBA Draft Combine. Here's and now DQ with your Ruscin and Zach X polls.
So the X polls are: do you actually enjoy swimming, or is it more just about the feeling of being in water?
An excellent point.
I love to swim.
I like the water.
I like to chill in water, or I can't swim at all.
How many people can't swim?
3%.
That's way too high. That's it. How do we not know how to swim, people? What's going on?
It's 2024. I mean, you should know how to swim. I
got a 2-year-old nephew that's going to swimming lessons this summer. He's gonna, learn how to, put your face in the water and blow or all that stuff.
Get out there, yeah, swim it up.
Yeah.
So 79% say they just like to chill in the water. 17% say they actually like to swim.
Yeah.
I don't really like to swim all that much. It's fine.
It's a great exercise, though.
You'd rather just soak in the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the shallow end of the pool. Okay. This was actually submitted by a texter last Friday.
Whoa.
How do you eat a cupcake?
Oh.
Like a normal person, which is just taking a bite out of it, frosting and then the cake and then the frosting, or like a sandwich.
You want to get as close as you can, equal parts cake and frosting in every bite.
You know, the best way to do that is the way that I do it, which is to shove the whole thing in your mouth.
Okay.
I wish I had that
like
option. I wish I had 5 options.
At one time, you can get equal parts cake and ice cream and icing by just shoving the whole thing in your
Unhitch
mouth.
the wagon.
Yeah.
Man. Good Lord.
I usually go frosting first because eating a cupcake is really messy for no good reason.
So you just leave the stump?
Well, then I eat it.
Yeah. With no frosting at all?
Oh, yeah.
What's the
if
point?
it's a good cupcake, it'll be moist.
What is it like living in your world of chaos?
Well, 9% say they also do that.
These people vote.
Sickos.
DQ, we have some questions here. Jody from Alpena would like to submit a poll question. Have you peed in the pool?
I've never done that.
I don't think I've ever done that either.
Well,
I don't think so.
and here's why I've never done that. Because the movie Grown Ups came out and they made that lie that the pool water turns dark blue around you, and that always scared me. Even if it's a lie, I'm not willing to test it.
Scared straight.
When you got to go, you got to go.
And I don't have a pool, so I would just have to pee in somebody else's. And I'm not cool with that.
Scared straight.
BE wants to know if you're still able to take notes in the shallow end of the pool.
Yeah.
I don't bring my notepad out there.
TA says, rip it off, put the top on like a sandwich. That's
Okay,
weird.
18% say they do that.
Wait a minute. So you take the top and flip it around?
You like
yeah, that
you kind of cut the bottom half of the cupcake off, and then it's like a little piece of cake.
This started a couple of years ago when Anne Hathaway did it.
Really?
Yeah, that's how she does it.
This is more offensive to me than hardcore pornography. Honestly, like to eat a cupcake that way is terrible.
What is that from?
Hold on.
The Office.
Okay.
Hang on.
The poster.
Yes.
You're offended by that?
I'm just saying. You can't do that. What's next? You're going to eat a Snickers with a knife and fork? I mean, seriously.
Lance in Bentonville says, what are you, an anaconda? No, I'm hungry.
My anaconda
don't want to. Go ahead.
Okay, so 67% say they eat a cupcake like a normal person. But like I said, 18% say they do eat it like a sandwich, and that is the second place right now. So, okay, our last one is
Nigel would also like to know if we can put this up. Have you ever peed from outside the pool,
like
into the pool?
No,
that's weird.
What's wrong with you people?
Look, I don't know.
You know, we're living in a society here. We're supposed to act in a civilized way. I mean, come on.
Okay, our last one. Can a bar call itself a dive bar, or does it have to earn that name?
Oh, it has to earn the name. You can't give yourself a nickname.
Wait, what now?
Can a bar call itself a dive bar?
No.
Like the owners of the bar or the bartenders there.
First of all, if it's less than like 10 years old, it can't qualify. It's too clean.
Right.
A dive bar has to have some like grime and some tin.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
When I think of the word dive bar, I think of grime.
Like you can't open up on Lower Broadway in Nashville and call yourself a dive bar on day one. It's too nice in there.
Yeah, no.
And you probably need a trough in the men's room, honestly. You don't need proper toilets.
There's like a 12-step process to becoming a dive bar. And one of them is one of the first ones is somebody has to have vomited on the floor.
Oh, yeah, you got to break it in, yeah.
Somebody has to have passed out at the bar and been dragged out. There has to have been a bar
fight. There better
be
burn marks on the bar.
There's a lot, I mean, there's a lot and you had to have been smoking at one time.
You know when you go into one, you're okay, this is
you know what? When you walk in, you know. You know,
but if it's got to be at least, seasoned by like 10 years, though. If your bar is 2 years old, it's not a dive bar. It's too nice. It's too nice in there. Just saying.
So this is pretty close to 100% because 96% say they have to earn the name. I came up with this question because I saw a photo of a bar that was just called the Dive Bar, and that got me thinking.
What did it look like?
I didn't see the inside.
Oh, well, there you go. There's another thing to be worried.
Cody in Mountain Home on the McClarty Daniel hotline says a dive bar can't have menus. I agree.
Oh no,
yeah, it can't have everything's got to be upstairs.
It can't have food. It's just got maybe pretzels.
Yeah, snack food.
You don't have a hot kitchen in a dive bar.
Right.
You've got booze and maybe like peanuts and pretzels, and that's it. And cigarettes. You know what? You can buy cigarettes at the bar. That's another.
Caleb
in
Pangburn says you don't walk into a dive bar sober.
No, you don't start there.
Yeah,
no.
Yes, exactly.
You end there.
That's where your night ends.
That's right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Ooh, look at ours here on Lower Broadway. I'm a country star, and I've got a dive bar. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
It's nicer in there than my house. What are you talking about?
So let's be elitist about this. Hacker wants to know if this version of Maxine's would be considered a dive bar. Absolutely not.
As a menu.
Yeah, no.
It does?
Yeah. As a fun menu. It's a fun menu.
At one time, Maxine's was a dive bar. It is not any longer.
Really?
No.
Wow, that's shocking.
No,
I can't believe
No,
that.
I mean, the lights work. So no.
I can't believe that. I'm stunned by that revelation.
Cody in Mountain Home points out the bartender can't be hot. You know what? Cody, that's 100% correct. Dive bar bartender cannot be hot. Good point.
Wow. All right.
TA says there has to be a novelty dispenser in the restroom.
Oh yeah, you got to have one.
No IPAs in a true dive bar.
Oh no. Only domestics, really. I mean, maybe a Heineken, maybe.
And with sure sign you're in a dive bar, pickled eggs in a jar.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Cash only dive bar.
Without question.
I mean, please. Yes. I mean, we don't got your fancy computers in here. No. Yeah. And the jukebox has to be a minimum of 50 years old.
Oh, without question. They haven't opened it to change the music out in 50 years.
They're still It's a jukebox where they're putting music on old records. Like it's 45.
And nobody asks who's Casey and the Sunshine Band.
No, that's right.
Nope. No, sir.
A dive bar ain't playing KC and the Sunshine Band.
I don't know.
No.
Why not?
Charlie Daniels, maybe.
Why would you not play Casey and the Sunshine Band? What do you have against
I'm
Casey?
your boogeyman?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. All right. Thank you, DQ. Those are the poll questions here on Ruscin and Zach, Caleb and Pangburn on the McClarty Daniel hotline. The bathroom has a guess your weight machine.
Yes.
And one of those grip tester things. You know what I'm talking about?
See, those were the games we used to play. Now they've got that like punching bag and No. The grip tester.
What about Golden Tee? Golden Tee's a good bar game, but is it a dive bar game?
I don't like my dive bars with a lot of electricity, to be very honest.
Limited electricity.
Exactly.
Got it.
You plug one more thing in, it's going to go.
Oh, yeah. There's that one outlet behind the bar that's got like 9 things plugged into it. Yeah, you got to have that. And it's always like an external out, like it's in silver and there's conduit. Like it's outside of the wall. That's what you want.
Here's another vote for pickled eggs.
Yeah.
Now we have to take into account regional differences when it comes to pickled eggs. There may be other things on the bar, but I like the pickled eggs thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, here's an interesting qualifier. Does the dive bar have flat TVs? No. Big 27-inch Magnavox tube up in the corner, like on Cheers. That's.
Tanner Tuplos texting. Hey, give us your thoughts on the College of Charleston being left out of the baseball tournament. Tanner, I'm going to pray for you.
Tanner, let me tell you, no disrespect to anybody in Charleston or in college, I couldn't care less. I could not care less.
Let's all pray for Tanner. He needs it.
Honestly. Oh, boy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you got to have shuffleboard, too. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And a pool table that's got some marks on it,
A pool table with, like, 7 pool balls.
Doesn't have them all. Yeah, are the pool balls behind the bar and you have to get them,
Yes.
or are they in the table?
And it
you have
comes
to
with
put
a
the
big
quarters in?
hubcap.
Oh, can you get a seltzer at a dive bar?
No, absolutely not. No.
Here's another vote for cash only. Yeah, I told you. You can't. We don't have your fancy electronics. We have a cash register from 1958. That's what we have. You don't like it? We don't care.
Yep, that's it.
Go drink somewhere else. That's another thing. They can be rude to you. Like,
yeah.
If you don't want to drink here, we don't care.
Also, Robert Bullsholes points out, if you go to a dive bar, you need to expect a fight, and if you don't get one, you're not in a dive bar.
And it's too early. You're not there at the right. You're there at like 9:30.
Well, this goes in with the you don't go there, you end up there.
Right, exactly. Yeah, if you're there and there's not at least some shouting going on, something.
Dr. K points out there has to be a minimum of 3 bullet holes in one wall.
Oh man. Yeah. And no doubt a trough in the men's room. You got to have a trough in the men's room.
The short one, not the long one.
No, that's right.
Russell and Mountain Home points out that the missing pool balls are evidence at the police station during one of the fights.
They're locked up.
Yep,
that's right.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Oh yeah.
All right, that's how you know you're in a dive bar.
Ryan claims the shuffleboard is too hip.
It is. All the kids like it, so that's not. I would say, look, you're there for one reason and one reason only. You're not there to be entertained.
Oh, and the youngest person there is like 42. That's another thing about it.
Yeah, but looks 62.
Oh, well, yeah. Time ravages you
That's
that way when you have 14 lung darts a day. Or
somebody lights up and nobody moves. Nobody even flinches.
That's right. Here's a text on the McClarty Daniel hotline. A drunk girl crying in the parking lot.
Absolutely.
No, she's sitting on the curb.
Yeah,
in front.
Well,
in front of the door.
Well, either in the curb, the parking lot's fine, but definitely sitting on cement.
Yes, that's
Whether
right.
it's the sidewalk, the curb, whatever.
Yes.
Without
she's sitting on concrete.
Right.
That's
And
right.
she's inaudible. It's just yes.
Oh, here's a good one. A drunk old lady dancing by herself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hanging with her shirt off.
You better be careful because she's going to try and dance with you.
That's right.
You better be ready for that.
She's going home with somebody.
Believe that.
Somebody is giving her a lift home.
Oh man.
I do think this is another one. A dive bar would open up around 11 a.m.
Yeah, that's right. And people are waiting to get in. About time. It's 11:02. What the hell?
Caleb is text back in. Let's just call it what it is. It's the VFW in Cersei.
That is a place. That is a place. Is that the one by the Walmart or out there by the fairgrounds? I can't remember. There's the Elks Lodge is by Walmart. That's another place you can.
Here's a text. Shirley's in Springdale. Let me tell you about Shirley's. First,
come on now.
First time I ever went to a karaoke bar, I went to Shirley's, and I did not know. I almost got in a fight with. I almost got in a fight, but I was with the University of Arkansas pitching coach at the time, and he was the one that nearly started the fight. But I'm not
MMFH. Am I right, folks? Am I right?
It was the guy that he replaced. I have never seen people at a karaoke bar stand at attention for a karaoke version of Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA.
That's the unofficial national anthem. What are you talking about?
My goodness. You want to talk about people taking their craft seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's how I know I am headed in the right direction.
No windows in a dive bar.
Of course not. No. Here's how I know how I'm going in the right direction in life. My soon-to-be mother-in-law hates that song. Hates Lee Greenwood.
How can you do that?
I don't know. It's an opinion, that's for sure. I was in a dive bar once in Fort Smith. This was probably, when was this? I don't know, 15 years ago. It's a Sunday, and there's a pregnant woman smoking a cig over they did have a window.
That sounds about right.
I'm like, okay, we are we are doing this now, aren't we?
I love all the suggestions we're getting for dive bars.
Yeah, and they're giving us names of ones. I wish we could shout them out, but we don't want to get into any kind of a kerfuffle here or something like that. Let's see here. David says there's an outline of a dead body in the parking lot.
Lane in Cave City, home of the cavemen. Dive bar must have a jukebox
and
that
the cave
plays
women.
half the songs in it and serves beer in a can. No question. DQ, you see what you've done?
Yeah. Thank you, DQ.
Yeah, thank you very much.
DQ is doing a great job of bringing up poll questions that can eat about 25 minutes.
And we couldn't be happier.
No, we could not, because it's hard out here when there's no football being played. And I'm talking real football, not whatever this UFL thing is that I haven't watched one down of this entire time or whatever's been going on. You see any of that?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
Here's Ryan Pergrove points out a bar that I've been to. Out on the western edge of Highway 62.
That's right.
I've been to that, and I've been there late. That place is not for people like me.
All right, let's see here if he can get Zach once again. Big Keith is on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Hi, Big Keith.
Big Keith up in the house.
Shut up, Big Keith.
How you guys doing today?
Shut your face. What do you want?
Hey, I got a dive bar for you. Must have. It's one of those old pull-out cigarette machines.
Oh yeah, with the handles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those.
That and then on the bar itself, it has to have a love tester machine.
The love tester.
And then on the mirror up in the upper right-hand corner, it's got to have all kinds of different displays, like. Anyways, I thought I'd tell you that. And then I was going to ask you, when you start talking about sports, or if you do today, how many teams on the SEC do you think is going to get through to the Supers? And how likely do you think it is for Arkansas to get to the World Series? And then on the betting side, if anybody's making bets, they have predictions on each regional now. And I don't know about anybody else, but you could pick like 8 of them that the home team's going to win, for the SEC. And I got like $52,000 if my 10 comes in. You know what I mean?
All right.
So,
look at that.
All right, guys. See ya.
Big Keith taking us to a dive bar if that cashes, man. What are you talking about? All right, listen very carefully to me here, all right? Listen up. You may have roof damage. That could have happened to you. Joey Viviano is the guy you want to call it. United Roofing and Waterproofing. Commercial, residential, they work on all the roofs. Get a free consultation scheduled at unitedrw.com. Or call Joey at 479-312-7369. 312-7369. United Roofing and Waterproofing brings you the Ruscin and Zach podcast, and you may need them. You may not even know yet. Until the next time it rains, you may not know if you got a problem up there. So pay attention to your roof, and if you need help, call Joey at United Roofing and Waterproofing, unitedrw.com. We'll be right back.
Okay, Arkansas, you asked, we answered. The Natural State Jackpot now draws 7 days a week. Woohoo! That means bigger, faster growing jackpots and more winning. Best of all, a ticket is still just $1. Match 2 numbers or more and you're a winner. Match all 5 and you're a jackpot winner. Feeling lucky? Play the Natural State Jackpot today in stores or online. Good luck, Arkansas. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McClarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McClarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McClarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team. Brett and Monica Good with Collier & Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team. Brett and Monica Good with Collier & Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
Discover the Cigar District, just off the Bentonville Square, open Monday to Friday, 9 to 7, and Saturdays, noon to 6. Arkansas's exclusive David Off-appointed merchant, offering rare and limited edition cigars, along with 1,500 varieties from leading and boutique brands. Join the Cigar District's private membership cigar club to enjoy their rooftop patio and BYOB perks. Whether you're a seasoned aficionado or simply curious, visit the Cigar District in downtown Bentonville and online at thecigardistrict.com. The Cigar District, where the cigar experience is reimagined.
Are you in a constant battle with mosquitoes outside your house? Well, stop smacking yourself in the face and call Mosquito Joe. Whether it's playing ball with the kids or cooking out with friends, Mosquito Joe treatments allow you to enjoy your yard without the nuisance of pesky mosquitoes, ticks, and fleas. No more itching and no more wasting time on smelly bug sprays that don't work. Visit arkansas.mosquitojoe.com or call 479-202-9960 to get more information and a free quote. With Mosquito Joe, outside is fun again.
Are you not able to enjoy this summer as much as you want because of joint pain? This is the best time for being outdoors, but not if your knees, shoulders, back, or hips are hurting. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. Don't suffer any longer. Non-surgical joint relief is here in Northwest Arkansas. It's QC Kinetics. Call them today. 479-999-1234 is their number. They're the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. I'm talking lasting joint relief with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. So you can walk and run and hike and play golf and move again pain-free. In fact, QC Kinetics advanced protocols have enabled tens of thousands of patients to reclaim their mobility. Hey, don't put it off any longer. Call 479-999-1234. It's QC Kinetics right here in Northwest Arkansas. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Have you heard? The Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right. Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
It's Ty Richardson. Join me, Chuck, and Tommy during the Morning Rush live at the Stadium Shop this Friday, May the 31st. The Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, next to Bomb, is your Omahawks headquarters. Fayetteville Regional Tees, Omahawks Tees, and a line of Hagen Smith, Kendall Diggs, Aloy, and Sousa Tees. While you're loading up on your Omahawks gear, check out their 75% off clearance section. With the largest selection of Razorback merchandise south of the North Pole, it doesn't get more Razorback than the Stadium Shop. Stop by this Friday during the Morning Rush.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app. It's 18 to the hour. Man, I forgot about the love detector at the dive bar. But it's a cousin. It's the same thing as like the grip tester. It's just it was different somehow. The results were different. I don't know. Love tester. Remember that thing?
No, Derek, I don't. No, not a clue.
I remember when like Bonanza had that stuff in the vestibule back in the day. They had like the strength test and the I don't know. For some reason, there was a blood pressure you grip it. Like, why do you want to know that when you're about to go into a buffet?
You don't.
That's the last thing you want to know.
Absolutely do not.
Oh, I'm 190 over 100. Let's go. Let's get some gravy, baby.
We're fine. We got 3 hours. We're good.
All right. We have somewhat nautical news to share with you.
I guess we can call it nautical.
It's sort of nautical, even though there are no ships involved, just water.
Oh, and a whole heap and hell of water. Hang on.
Okay.
I'm going to get the nautical news sounder. All right, we do have nautical news.
We have nautical news.
Now, DQ, this affects you.
Not in the traditional sense, though.
So I was doing some reading today, and I found out that a new ocean is forming. In
Billy Ocean?
No, not Billy Ocean.
Caribbean Queen?
No. It's along the east coast of Africa. A 35-mile crack has opened up in Ethiopia.
Oh boy,
the crack has been expanding since 2005, where 3 tectonic plates are now pulling away from each other. Think about where like the east coast of Africa is. It is starting, there's pulling this chunk of land, and we're going to get a new ocean. DQ, how does this affect the Somali pirates as they get pushed further away?
I didn't know you could make a new ocean.
We are making a new ocean.
I didn't know land was still separating like that.
I thought the oceans were running dry. You're telling me they're not.
I'm telling you that we're about to get a new one. The 3 new plates are separating at different speeds. The Arabian plate is moving away from Africa at a rate of about 1 inch per year, while the 2 African plates are separating even slower, between 0.5 inch to 0.2 inches per year. That's good stuff.
Now, are they going to turn this into one of these Fugazi seas instead of an ocean? You know, like the Mediterranean Sea.
It's only begun. It's only begun to fill with water. At the very, very bottom, we're starting to get some ocean water in there. So as this thing fills with water, it may push it apart faster.
Oh, we got to hear the hook, DQ.
Yeah, come on, DQ. You love this song.
We paid for this.
You've heard this, right?
No.
You've never heard this? Yeah, the best part was he was standing in front of like a convertible Corvette with that Miami Vice suit on. Great.
No more Love on the Run. You know what my stupid YouTube feed has done the last few days? Someone somewhere has uploaded old entire episodes of the American Top 40 with Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
So you're just like all of a sudden I go to YouTube and it says like American Top 40 July 5th 1987. I'm like, all right.
There are times
Casey Kasem.
when having all of these websites and their algorithms, there are times that it's helpful.
Yeah.
I went to a YouTube channel that puts together 80s mixtapes. Now my timeline is flooded with them.
Yeah.
And I love it.
So do you do this then? There's a song I like from a certain genre that I'm afraid to listen to because then it'll sully the waters on my the things I like, and then it'll give me a bunch of those songs that I don't want. You can't do it, right? It'll mess up the whole algorithm. Can't do it.
Abner brings up a great question. This was the point of me bringing this up: is who gets the naming rights? We haven't named an ocean in a couple hundred years.
Whoever's drilling for the most oil.
Well,
I mean, hello.
I mean, are we going to fight naval battles to get control of this ocean?
Right.
It is now. Do you know where Mogadishu is off the coast of Africa?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
It's going to push Mogadishu out. So you're going to have this new ocean. You'll have the old ocean and then Mogadishu. So I don't know. I mean, does it get absorbed by
island nation?
Does it get absorbed by the Atlantic? Do we give it a new name? I don't know.
Well, if it's the eastern part, wouldn't it be the Indian Ocean that would be
yes, you're right.
it?
Yes.
Because the Atlantic is the western. That confused me at first, and then you were talking about the whatever you said, Saudi Arabia or something.
Text the 479 says if you want to keep the algorithm right, you use incognito mode.
Oh yeah. Wait, on the app you can do that?
Don't look at me. I'm just. Dr. K says we can trade a couple of the Great Lakes and get the naming rights to the American Ocean.
Yeah, we're not using Huron. Who cares?
Yeah, which is the most useless of the lakes? It's got to be
Huron.
It's home.
You never hear about
Huron, Ontario, Michigan, and Erie. Erie caught on fire. Michigan's the biggest. Yeah, it's Huron.
But the Erie Canal is something that sounds important. Like Michigan, Chicago, Superior is Superior. Yeah, give it a Huron.
Matt, Naked, South Carolina has texted on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Naval battles for oceans are a thing of the past. We have a Space Force now, guys.
Yeah, we do. That's right.
What are they going to do?
Put a rocket up there. I don't know.
Okay.
Rick in Garfield is with us now on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Hello, Rick.
Hey, just back to the dive bar thing. I
Yes.
went in one time and there was a sign in the men's room that said, "Please don't eat piss biscuits."
That is a dive bar. Yes.
I thought I was there.
You were definitely in one of those. Yes. That means that you know what that means. Someone ate one once.
Oh yeah,
And they had to put the sign up.
Yeah, it's the reason they have the label on your dryer that says don't use it while in the bathtub.
Oh, your hair dryer.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's right. Or why your radiator cap says it's hot because someone touched it. And
Steve's text in Lake Superior would like a word about the biggest lake. Look, any lake that calls itself Superior, I don't recognize.
Overcompensating much?
Overcompensating.
Yeah.
Probably drives a big truck.
DQ, you know the Great Lakes. Are we using Huron for anything important or not really?
Not that I
All right, get rid
can
of it.
remember.
We'll give it to Canada
It didn't really stick out to me.
for an ocean to be named later. Get Huron out of here. Get them out. Get out of Huron. They're out. All right.
Here's somebody that says that he does not care about the new ocean. They don't play in the SEC.
Well, they might. You know,
you never know.
With Sankey's global expansion plan, they might be in the SEC one day. First Texas and Oklahoma, tomorrow a new ocean. You never know.
Anyway, this is just something to think about. Naming rights could be up for grabs, and we're going to get a new ocean. We may get it in DQ's lifetime.
It's the new ocean, presented by Shell. Presented by British Petroleum. Right. Thank you. Matt claims that Beaver Lake is better than Lake Superior. Wow. That is a strong claim.
Wow. Okay.
A strong claim.
Again, you call yourself superior, I can't take you seriously.
That's right. Oh, wow. Yeah. Let's name the new ocean. 866-285-4005 on the McClarty Daniel hotline.
Dr. K would like to trade Lake Huron and some national parks out west for the new ocean.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. What are we giving up?
I don't know. What do we
Teton?
The Great Salt Lake? That's pretty boring.
What
isn't
about crypto.com ocean?
Havasu? What's going on there? A bunch of old people, right?
Who's got the most stadiums?
Is crypto.com still in business?
Yeah, they got an arena and everything.
That doesn't mean they're in business, though, is it?
Yeah, sure it does.
That stuff still. People are still doing that?
Yes.
Why?
Because.
Well, I mean, I guess,
here's text.
People still put money in those quarter machines at the gas station too, and it doesn't make any sense.
Text of the 870 says one more on the dive bar thing. It has to be by railroad tracks.
Of course, yes. That's a good one too. Well, that's where they went. It was right by the train station in the 20s. I mean, that's what happened.
Ryan in Prairie Grove says Cal will be playing Duke on a battleship in November in the new ocean. That sounds like a Musselman thing.
That's an ESPN creation right there.
Abner willing to give up Texas to get the new ocean.
Yeah, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Texas. Oh, wow. Okay.
Here's a text. John Tyson Ocean.
Thank you, Mr. Chicken
Man.
Man.
Thank you, Chicken Man.
Thank you so much. Listen, they may not win it, but they are darn sure spending enough money to try. You got to give them that.
FedEx guy's willing to give Africa Thai and some craft coin for the naming rights.
Hey, you wait. That craft coin in 250 years?
Yeah, it's taking off. You wait.
Your grandkids are going to be loaded with that stuff. You just wait.
TA gets the assignment. Why don't we just call it the Billy Ocean?
There you go. Is he alive?
Billy?
He could be there for the christening.
I always get him and Eddie Grant confused.
Okay.
But I think Billy Ocean is still with us.
Billy Ocean is 74.
Yeah,
He's still around.
Billy's still around.
Yeah. He's from Trinidad and Tobago.
That's correct.
So does that mean he's Trinidadian and Tobagan? Or what? How does that?
Trinidadian
and Tobagan?
I don't know where the Tobagan.
Tobagian?
I like Tobagan. Is that like Auburn and Alabama? You have to choose a side. Are you Tobagan?
I don't know.
Or are you Trinidad?
It's the same place, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Here's a text out of the 479. First time texter.
Yeah.
Ocean Plus.
There you go. You can go to that Ocean for $7.99. Oh wow, that's a good one. Thank you. I had a thought on this and I can't remember what it was.
Matt in Aiken, South Carolina is rolling today. Will Sam Pittman retire on the new Ocean and have a hog statue on his lot?
It's too soon.
Too soon.
Let's let the season play out. You know how it is in Arkansas. At the very last minute, turn on the coach. But not a second before. Not a second before. Because that would be being a bad fan. And we don't want to do that. All right, ESPN Arkansas to hit that line now app. Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. Good job, everybody. That was very nice. That was a success.
Well
or a success, if I could speak here.
I'm being told that Trinidad and Tobago are two different islands that form one nation.
You think they hate each other?
Boy, tell you what, last Saturday in November, you don't want to be around those two.
That's right. Nope. Throw out the records.
Right.
All that stuff. All right, we'll be back.
ESPN Arkansas, hitthatline.com, and the Hit That Line Now app is live at the 2024 Fayetteville Regional. Exclusive coverage is presented by Mock Legal Solutions. Mock Legal Solutions. Real advice, reasonable price. Our Vest Bank. Our Vest is ready to help. Equal housing lender member FDIC. And by Camping World. Camping World in Poto and Van Buren and online at campingworld.com. The road to Omaha starts now.
Call them the Omahawks. Yes, sir.
It's Tuesday, May 28th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. Governor Sarah Sanders, Representative Steve Womack, and Senator John Bozeman toured the damage along Walnut Street in Rogers Monday. They also met with city leaders and walked through some of the hardest-hit neighborhoods. SWEPCO officials say they expect power to be restored for most of their customers by Friday night. If you own a home in Benton County and it was damaged, officials say to report it. Rogers and Bentonville schools are closed for the rest of the school year. Bentonville High School students can choose to take their final exams or accept the current grade in that class. Rogers police say Wright's Barbecue will be handing out meals today and tomorrow at the Rogers District Court parking lot. They'll start handing the meals out this morning at 11:30 until the food is gone. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Attention homeowners, storms are firing up quickly and widespread damage means thousands are reaching out for the right roofing company. Don't wait. Get on the schedule with Shamrock Roofing and Construction now for quality and peace of mind. One call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction, call 479-319-5100. Need new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction, call 479-319-5100.
If you are a shelter insurance policyholder and have damage to your home, car, farm, or business due to the recent storms, please call 1-800-SHELTER. That's toll-free 1-800-743-5837. Or report your claim online at shelterinsurance.com. Early reporting of your loss will help Shelter schedule adjusters to handle your claim. Take whatever reasonable steps you can to protect your property and additional damage. Call 1-800-SHELTER to report your claim today.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, do y'all know what time it is?
It's about 2:30.
Summertime.
It's that and a whole lot more.
And no matter what's happening, the Stadium Shop has what you need.
We have the best selection for showing off your Razorback spirit while on vacation, even Razorback swim trunks.
Graduations, anniversaries, birthdays, we have what you need for your event.
And we have what you need for that trip to Omaha.
Even a new line of hard shell luggage.
Also, Omaha tees, flags, bases, loaded hats, and the boppers.
And you can get them here at the Stadium Shop located at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baum Walker Stadium. Or you can check us online at those WWNs.
Dad, let me do that before you hurt yourself. He's talking about our website, shoponrazorback.com.
And if you can't reach us there, call us at 479-STADIUM.
All from the only family, alumni-owned and operated Razorback store.
South of the North Pole.
Dad, please.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go
Hogs.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Get state sales tax paid when you trade at RAF Mitsubishi. Bring in your old ride and make the switch to a road-ready certified pre-owned to get state sales tax paid. Qualified buyers can also take advantage of rates as low as 0% or bonus cash up to $5,000 on new Mitsubishis with available super all-wheel control and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Another reason why all the happiest drivers are rolling with RAF. RAF Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, RAFMitsubishi.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 93 days. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. 866-285-4005. Well, it was an eventful weekend, to say the least, in a portion of our listening area. Zach is mad at me.
Oh, I'm beyond pissed off at you. You really want to light this candle?
Yeah,
you're an idiot.
I'm okay.
So,
as if you needed to state your case.
First of all, the tornado went through Benton County on what is it? Saturday. What day was it?
It was early Sunday morning. Yes.
And I send you and your bride and DQ a text all at the same time.
Right.
Y'all okay?
Yeah.
Because I was concerned. I saw the path.
Saw
kind of where you guys. I know where kind of you guys are. And I know DQ was up towards Branson. She responds back with, "Yeah, they had a little they had some adventure, but they were fine." You didn't respond.
She did.
In a time like that, you respond.
She did. I didn't have to at that point.
Maybe you just say, "Yeah, we're okay."
Yeah. Top dog.
You say that. Because I was checking on all my Benton County people. The only one I didn't hear back from was you.
Me. No.
Was you?
It was a wild I thought we were in trouble and I don't know how we got lucky that there was no damage, because we were sitting in the laundry room and the garage door started making noise, and I'm like, well, this is it. This is the moment right here. But somehow we did not have any damage. Now, what's interesting to me is the sporadic nature of there are people in our neighborhood that are using generators, and there are people in our neighborhood who have run an extension cord across the street from their other neighbor. So it's very sporadic. We have power, but there are still people that were not hit by the tornado that don't have power. That's still a thing that's happening.
One of our listeners, Kyle, was texting me last night. He's up there. He's up there working, trying to get power restored and all that kind of stuff. And he was sending me photos from downtown Rogers. And my God, Rogers took the brunt of it.
Decatur had a lot of damage. Yeah. Decatur had 2 tornadoes there at one point. They haven't fully assessed. The Weather Service comes in after the fact, and they plot, here's what we think happened and what the storm was and all that stuff. They're working on that, but they have done the assessment on the Decatur storm.
He was telling me that we were just talking about kind of the mechanics of all of this. And look, if you don't need to be up there, don't. You're just in the way.
Well, that's the tricky part, right? Because our instant, and this is the great part about this state, and I'm sure there are many other places like it, but I've never lived in those places. I've only lived here. And like Sunday morning, like people go and start buying chainsaws because you got to get limbs off the roads, and you got to get limbs off of people's fences and stuff like that. Like it is there's nothing to be proud of with the football team, proud damn state and all that. There is everything to be proud of when crap goes down, man. We got each other's backs here. It's one of the best parts of living here. And I will say this: I was very pleased with the response by our government, by our governor and our federal representatives that were up there looking this thing over. The county judge in Benton County, Mr. Mooring, is doing an excellent job of leading all this, and people are stepping up. People are stepping up big time at all, like just from people bringing food to people to our leaders are really doing a nice job, it seems like, right now.
99% are. They are having a little bit of an issue. Kyle was telling me with some looters. If that's
yeah.
Reevaluate your life choices.
Well, what is there to
there were some retail stores that got hit. If that's your lot in life, man, reevaluate your choices.
Well, but I prefer
you're just kind of in the way at this point.
I prefer to focus on the line of people that are buying chainsaws the day of and stuff like that, because that's what we're all about here. That's why this place is as good as anywhere else. I don't know if it's better or what. I've never lived anywhere else, but I mean, you can count on the fact that there's always people that are like, "What do you need? What do you need?"
Yeah.
If you need something, and there's all kinds of people. There's places to go. There's people bringing food in. There's people, you can go places and charge your phone, all of this stuff. Because, think about this for a second. If God forbid this happens to some of, and maybe it's happened to some of you, your house is half gone. Like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you call? Where do you go? Like, it's hard to imagine. But people are going through it. Our neighbors are going through it. Some of you have gone through it in the past with storms around here. It's just like, what do you do? How do you handle that? But people are doing the best they can. I mean, it's going to be a long time until, stuff is all fixed and cleaned up and stuff. But and there's still, I think, some street closures and parks are closed while they clean all this stuff up. It's going to take a while, but people are working on it.
Shout out to our obviously we're close with Darby, but all the meteorologists that were on TV, and I mean they were on top of it.
Darby's house got hit with a tree. How about that?
Yeah,
that brings it.
But they were on top of it. We had warning that it was coming, obviously, and they were on top of everything, and so yeah. I mean, eventful weekend for sure.
Yeah. You can't thank those people enough. I know that sometimes it gets annoying when they cut in on Survivor or Dancing with the Stars or whatever. But you can't in the middle of the night, and it's terrible that people died. But think of the people who would have died if there was no warning. That the people didn't get up and start to move around a little bit and try and seek some sort of shelter. I mean, you can't imagine. Those people save lives when they do that TV weather stuff.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is not
Yeah.
that is not hyperbole. When they interrupt your shows now in the middle of the night, they're not interrupting your shows. But I mean, when they come on, they're saving lives. They really are.
Yeah.
And it's just the looters are probably the ones calling in saying, "Hey, put Survivor back on or whatever." But
I was talking to Fogg, and his, he's in Centerton.
Yeah,
And,
went over
and
there
their
too.
phones went off, and they were sheltering in place and all that. And it's the first
Yeah.
time he's ever gone through anything like that.
I put my shoes on because I could see it coming. Because the dogs alert you well before any it gets close. You get about an hour heads up sometimes. And so I'm watching this thing, and I'm like, well, they're going to extend that tornado warning, and we're going to be in it. And they did, and I hear the siren outside, and then the phones start, blowing up. And then I start hearing sirens like police or some kind of sirens going on. It was a scene. Jake is in Rogers now. Jake, how you doing, man? Jake?
Oh, hey, it's Jay, not Jake.
Jay, I'm
It doesn't
sorry.
matter. Hey,
How you doing, Jay?
so, I'm good. Hey, you guys are talking about the news stations here, and yep, me and my family's house and my brother's house, we live right there in downtown Rogers, and my brother's area there on Oak Street's just demolished. It literally looks like bombs went off everywhere. Anyways, the reason I was calling it is because I know you guys got a large group of listeners and everything, and I'd like to ask people that just feel like sightseeing to do it on your local news or something like that, because it's really frustrating when we're out there with heavy machinery trying to remove trees from our houses and our neighbors' houses and whatnot. You have people driving through with their cell phones out the window taking video. I mean, that's a pretty good way to piss somebody off.
Yeah.
We would appreciate it if, just it gets in the way of the workers, trying to get the power poles back up. It's just frustrating and it's just frustrating. So
Now,
I would ask people to give it a week, and then you can come look. Give us time to get power and get things back in order. So that's all I really wanted to say. I appreciate your show.
Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is not a time for disaster tourism. Yeah. Look at the pictures on the internet or on the news. Don't go and disrupt things right now and get in the way. Get in the way. There are people that do that. There's also people that want to help that don't know, where do I go to, donate this or go do that or whatever. It feels like there's a lot of people making information available to, hey, if you want to do something, here's where you can go and do this, and this is what they need and stuff like that. So you can go find that information. Titus is asking if I did any looting. No, I did not. I did not do.
You won't even text me back.
I did not do any looting. No. Here's the thing. In not that long of time, there's a very big event, and everything's happening like within near all of this. So the first thought is we've got a ton of stuff over here in storage. Is any of that messed up? Because, but I went and checked on that. Everything's fine. And then, okay, is the venue still there? And that's good too. So again, we lucked out there that, because there were people that, there's wedding venues that got destroyed, and people are like, hey, we need to, find a place to do this. And people are trying to be accommodating to that. So there's a lot of tentacles to this and everything. So anyway, that's what happened here. But yeah, we the laundry room is the interior room with no windows in the house. So it was us and the dogs in the laundry room, and I had the phone on watching the. I'll tell you what happened was as soon as the dog woke me up, I saw what was going on. And I plugged my phone in, so there was enough time for my phone to charge before we went and took cover or whatever. That I had a charged phone. So thank you, dogs, for helping out there, I guess. Anyway.
Were you able to locate your whiskey bottle?
Yeah, I hope that leaf didn't move because that's.
Well, I'm going to guess the leaf probably moved.
Probably did. That's right. Anyway, so obviously there's a lot of people, and here is my standing rule on stuff like this: is that we exist, so you don't have to think about that for a while. So we're not going to, spend 4 hours interviewing every person ever talking about this. We're going to try and be a distraction for a while. This is, by the way, what the baseball team can do this weekend. He's going to give you something to cheer about if your life has been turned upside down by this thing. In a few hours, you can forget about it, and you can listen to or watch the Razorbacks play. You have to fork over some money to watch them play on television or in person, but, it's a distraction. So that's what we're going to do. I just wanted to address this at some point here today. And then we'll move on and talk about New Oceans and dive bars and all that other stuff here coming up. We'll return to our normal programming here because, people don't want to, spend their entire day when they're living this hearing about it again. So we'll try and distract you and talk about some less important things here as we move throughout the afternoon. And we will do that when we return here momentarily on Ruscin and Zach. Well, when you're looking for your next side-by-side motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than Wood Power Sports. They've got locations in Harrison, Springdale, and in Fayetteville. And over 9 brands to choose from, including Can-Am, Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, CF Moto, Suzuki, KTM, Hustler, and Honda. If you can think of it, they probably got it. They've got locations that also provide outstanding service and parts capability, even deliveries. Go to woodpowersports.com and check them out. They want to earn your business at Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
As part of America's #1 RV network, we have the largest selection of pre-owned RVs with new RVs for less than $5 a day. Plus, we have everything you need for your next big adventure. We've got an RV for every lifestyle and a payment for every budget. Buy with confidence at Camping World, knowing every RV comes with a 3-year Good Sam's Elite membership and access to our nationwide service network. Come visit the all-new Camping World, now open in Van Buren, Arkansas.
Summer camp, vacation, travel baseball, repeat. Family reunion, lake time, I'm beat. A parent in the summertime is a glorified chauffeur, but if you find yourself in a fender bender, you'll need a good lawyer. I'm Jackie Mock. With 12 years of experience in insurance and car wreck cases, I can help get you back on the road for more summer fun. Mock Legal Solutions, real advice, reasonable price.
Now we will share a lifetime of the fondest memories.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Around here at Wrangler, we are all excited for spring. The longer days, the warmer nights. When you've got your pick of shorts and jeans, either works just fine. Because comfort keeps us going. So grab your family, your friends, and your Wrangler layers for some fresh air adventures together. Blue skies, open roads. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
This is Peyton Stovall. I'm back on the field this season with a little more experience. Now, I know the #1 spot for burgers, fries, and shakes, CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. Stop by and see my friend Keith Wilson and his team at the Fayetteville location off Weddington and Sally at the Arkansas Avenue location in Russellville. Don't forget to pick up a bottle of Butcher Boy seasoning at either location or your local Harps. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
What a catch at second base by Peyton Stovall, laying it out.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Welcome to McCarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McCarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McCarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McCarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McCartyDaniel.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McCarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. Live across Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach.
This is brought to you by the Good Chair. Glad to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat in the Good Chair. If you're going to Baum, I mean, they're right next door. Swing by, say hi to Robert.
Very convenient.
Very, very, very
well,
convenient.
swing by and buy a bunch of stuff, too.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate that, you know. Help the people out to help us out, all right?
Arkansas Razorback baseball team has their marching orders for the Fayetteville Regional this weekend down at Baum. Louisiana Tech, Kansas State, Southeast Missouri, all on their way to Fayetteville. Arkansas is going to play Friday against SEMO at 2 p.m. We're on the air with 1:30 with the Dugout Show. You can hear the game on selected ESPN Arkansas stations. HitThatLine.com or the Hit That Line app.
May your station be selected.
Arkansas got some good news over the weekend, basketball style. Former Kentucky guard DJ Wagner apparently hammered out his contract and committed to the Razorbacks.
Right.
Wagner was a consensus 5-star prospect in the 23 cycle, and according to some sources, the #1 player in the country. And what do we say?
Thank you, Chicken Man.
Former Razorback Trevin Brazil has withdrawn his name from the transfer portal, according to On3. Brazil participated in the NBA Draft Combine earlier this month. The deadline to withdraw, by the way, is tomorrow. Now with your Ruskin and Zach X polls, here's DQ.
So our first one is, do you actually enjoy swimming, or is it more about the feeling of being in water? 78% say they just like to chill.
Can you
Just
imagine somebody?
just for the vibes.
You get in the pool and you're like trying to get your laps in while everybody's just standing around drinking at the pool. You know, like, what are you doing? Get out of the way.
I like a public pool.
Yeah, or one of these like community, like these neighborhood pools. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Maybe but then they should just go at a time where they know it's not going to be busy.
They should. Not
That's on them.
Not like 2:00 on a Saturday afternoon when it's packed out there.
Okay, how do you eat a cupcake?
Oh, this is troubling.
66% say normally.
This is troubling.
18% say like a sandwich. 9% say just like I do and eat the frosting first.
No.
What is wrong with you people?
Well, your solution was to just
shove it all in your mouth at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes. Do it like, be a man. That's how you do it. You get everything's
But what if it's
equal?
one of those really dense cupcakes?
Uh-huh.
You know, like
even better.
The good.
Then you
the
just
good ones.
You get you a gallon of milk. You just work through it. Okay. That's what I do.
Oh wait, off topic.
Uh-huh.
But have you guys seen the Carlos Bakery slices of cake at the store?
No.
So at Walmart, you know the little pre-made dessert section from the bakery? Well, now they sell like the Cake Boss slices of cake.
Huh.
I got one and
And?
I tried it and it was actually really good.
Oh,
Okay.
cake. Wait a minute. Cake is good?
No,
Stop
no,
it.
no, no.
Okay.
I have heard rumors about their cakes not being very good, and this is like a vacuum sealed cake.
Okay.
So you have very low expectations for it.
I have very low expectations for literally everything.
Yeah, he does not expect much out of
But
this
it was
little
really
world.
good.
Yeah. I was thinking about this. You're incorrect. I shouldn't lead with that. There's a better way to say this. You know how you talk about there's no bad barbecue and there's no bad pizza?
And there's no bad synchronized exercising.
You're
Yes.
wrong. You're wrong on all three counts.
No.
There is no bad ice cream. Where's the bad ice cream? There's no bad ice cream. I've been all over. I've tried them all. There's no bad ice cream out there.
Ice cream falls into that category.
Yeah.
I haven't had
There's,
bad.
there's flavors I don't like, but
But you can
it's
find
not
something.
bad.
Yes,
Coffee
right.
ice cream is bad.
Like it's the most reliable food. Pizza, you can find bad pizza. You can find bad barbecue. It's very hard to find bad ice cream.
Bacon is the most reliable food.
Okay, but I'm talking about like I don't know.
You went
I've
to a
had bad
restaurant
bacon.
that had a cup of bacon.
I've had bad bacon. They make bad bacon out there.
Who?
Well, the cheap stuff's not that good.
It's all
good. The 99-cent or whatever. It's pre-cooked. It's fine.
Okay,
It's not that great.
Pre-cooked is.
It's okay. It'll do in a pinch.
Turkey bacon is not as bad.
That's not. We don't
That's not
count
bad.
that. Please, no, please.
Not
please.
this state.
No, not for my family. No, we're not having that. No. All right. DQ continue.
okay, our last one is, can a bar call itself a dive bar or does it have to earn that name? 95% say they have to earn the name.
You gotta earn it. You got to earn it. That's right. That's right. All right. Thank you, DQ.
Hey, we got a complaint on the McClarty Daniel hotline.
Okay.
Kenny and
Get in
Elkins.
line.
Kenny and Elkins has texted. Yep. I've been getting worn out about the fart story. Apparently, one person heard it live and is sharing with all others. They are also working. If it was 3 seconds, it was 30 seconds into every conversation or meeting I am present for. I need to renegotiate the terms of our deal. Here's the good news, Kenny. We don't have a deal.
That's right.
That's the best. That's the best news.
Right.
Is we don't have a deal.
We don't have a deal.
So go get your court order.
That's right. Yes, that's right. Like Walter Peck and the EPA.
Have we had any movement on the dog and underwear story?
I heard a little bit of it.
And
My mom said that it would really embarrass my dad to tell the story.
am I going to
And
be
I'm
embarrassed?
thinking of
It might be worth it. then.
what would embarrass my dad more. And the fort story.
Well, this might be a little bit of a palate cleanser in meetings now. Now they would have something new to work with.
Maybe.
Right. Right. I mean, it's a long summer, DQ.
Yeah.
And then with football, I mean, we don't know when we're going to have anything to be happy about again for a while. So
I don't know
we're
what
going to need this content.
I don't know what this means.
What?
But Justin from Hot Springs is texting. You want good bacon? I got you.
Does he make it?
I don't know. But that
People
sounds
make the
promising.
People make the bacon.
As long as it's not still alive when it gets here,
You can have bad bacon.
I don't know.
But ice cream is the most reliable food because it's just so hard to find bad ice cream. It's not hard to find bad bacon.
Yeah.
I know what brand it is in the store, and I don't buy it. I know which brand to buy or a couple of brands to buy in the store. I get those.
Corey is texting. Kenny should hurry and trademark. If it was 3 seconds, it was 30.
Yeah, he could
really
get some merch going. Get a Shopify or one of these Etsy stores or something. Get that going.
Kenny is text back in. He says the dog and underwear story will not embarrass him. I think your parents have have differing
I
views.
think that might be what it is.
We got some communication issues going on.
Do they
here.
talk
Yeah, they talk.
a lot, or is
Yeah.
it in grunts?
Wait. Let me redirect, Your Honor. Do they talk to each other?
Yeah, great. Yes. What he said. 100%. Okay.
When my dad's not sawmilling.
Aha.
Okay.
Aha.
I'd like to ask a follow up. When they talk, do they listen?
Yeah.
Well, I don't listen. I mean,
What?
I don't see. Thank you. Yes, that's right. That's right. All right. Yeah, I'm very intrigued by this. You want good bacon? I got you. Text.
Yeah. This may be this.
I don't know what to do with this.
This feels good, Justin. I don't know what you meant, and if it's bad news, don't tell me because I want to dream.
I'll say this: some of the fast food places have a difficult time with bacon. When you bite into it and you're like, boy, that's not the bacon flavor I was hoping for. Some of them do great, but some of them you're like one place screwed up and gave me a bacon cheeseburger a few weeks ago, and I ate it because I'm like, oh, this will be fun, and it was not. It was less than desirable.
Random guy to the 501 with a text. I want to give a shout out to the NWA Naturals. They made my son, his 8-year-old son, their bat boy for Saturday night's game. Totally random. Picked him out of a crowd. Well, his mom's really hot. But class acts over there made a lifetime baseball fan out of my son.
Wait, random guy is married to a hot lady?
Picks or it didn't happen.
Yeah, Zach will be the judge of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't have Saturday night.
No, you didn't have Saturday night. No. You were there Sunday.
I was.
And Friday.
Mm-hmm.
They give you the fireworks games because they
did.
know you can calm people down if they get a little excited because of the
Oh yeah, that's exactly
the
what I
loud
did.
boom
Yeah,
booms and whatnot.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Let's see here. Bad milk makes bad ice cream. Okay. Obviously, if the ice cream has expired, it's bad. I'm just talking on a day where the ice cream has not expired. It's very difficult to find bad ice cream. At least it is where I live. There's a bunch of places you go, you're like, where do we go? Spin the wheel. I don't know what to do. They're all just fantastic. I don't know. Okay, let's see what we got here. There he is in his bat helmet. There's the kid right there. With is that Spider-Man?
I think random guy, you are misunderstanding the assignment. That's great, no.
God, what a creep! What a creep!
I think that's great. I that's not what I was asking for.
This behavior is just unbecoming.
I'm
isn't
sorry. I thought I was clear.
Come
on. You make the claim.
Come on.
Come on.
This is not right. Shame on you. Trying to run an honest business here.
Are we?
Come on.
Okay. Huh.
Oh man. Had some good ice cream yesterday, man. That was I got to find out if they still make that in Arkansas or not. I don't know if they do.
What?
I don't know. The Yarnells. I don't know if they make it here or not anymore.
They got me on
Used to make it in Searcy, Arkansas, right down the street from my house. Put a big ice cream cone up for Christmas time. There had Christmas lights on it. It was great. We don't do any of that anymore. I don't know. I have a development involving your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Hey, all right, let's go. Not Sailors.
Well, they are now former Razorback Grant Cook and the Pittsburgh Pirates because he is being called up to replace Joey Bart.
The GOAT.
While he is on the 10-day IL. So Grant Cook is going up to the show. Put another one on the list. Another guy, Dave Coach, that's in the show.
Cook and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That's right.
We're not going to talk about Paul Skeens, Cruz O'Neill, or any of them.
No, that's right.
Oh, speaking of which,
yes,
Daniel Gafford and the Mavericks are on the radio tonight.
They are. They could finish it out.
They could.
Although, let me give you a nickel's worth of free advice here. It's game 4 tonight. The NBA is facing no games for a week and a half if the Mavericks win tonight. And Scott Foster is the crew chief tonight. Now, I'm not telling you how to spend your money because that's your business. But for me and my household, I've put about, 7 cars on the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight to win this thing on the money line.
Yeah.
So you can do what you want with this piece of information, but the NBA needs to stay on TV because the Celtics wrapped it up.
And the finals don't start for a week and a half.
That's right. They don't have their week and a half, and you got Scott Foster in a closeout game.
100%.
I think this screams Minnesota.
Yes, it does.
And this has been a great series, too. These last 3 games have been really good.
Hey, we've got
first 3 games.
We've got some news. Random guy in the 501 has texted in. He did not lie.
Hold on here.
He is correct.
Am I allowed to look at this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Random guy. How did he pull this off? There you go, random guy. Look at you.
Good for you.
Wow. The other question is, why is she like?
Yeah.
Why would she choose you?
Why is she slumming?
That's right. Yes.
We have more news.
Oh man, the news never stops.
They're getting bossy around here. Text another 501. Please follow up on your report that Trevin Brazile was withdrawing from the transfer portal. Is he just withdrawing from the NBA draft and staying in the portal, or is he trying to come back? Hang on, let me call him. I don't know. I read it. He's not in there anymore.
DQ, can you find Trevin Brazile's Instagram
Trevin?
and we can see what in the heck's going on here? Can you do that?
I'll see what's going on.
Okay. Because it's not official till they make the statement on Instagram.
Titus claims Trevin Brazile doesn't even know.
Well, that sounds about right.
Yep.
I don't know, man. What a tricky situation to navigate because everybody knows what they want to say, but everybody's afraid to say it, right?
Yeah.
So it's, top lip, bottom lip. You know what I mean? Just keep them tight.
Abner, who, by the way, works in a church, has texted in, a member of the merry band of idiots marrying a hot lady is a miracle on ice level upset.
We need Al Michaels on this.
Yeah. Let's discuss this like the McLaughlin group. Yes, you are correct, sir. I guess that would be the Sinatra group.
That's the Sinatra group.
I'm sorry, I got my groups.
The McLaughlin group was when the guy went wrong.
Yes,
he
you're
yelled
right,
all the time. Yeah, what was that? A Dana Carvey that played that guy? I think I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Grant Cook's going to the show. He played at Fayetteville, didn't he? I think he did. Pretty sure. I think he did. I think he caught at Fayetteville High and then went to the Razorbacks. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we'll look it up about that. So your Pirates, man. Look at that. They got a Razorback.
I'm very baseball angry these days.
And another thing I was noticing yesterday is how many of Dave's old assistants are in the NCAA tournament. There's like 6 or 7 of them that are, and I think some are in this region. I think, but Deggs down there in Louisiana. I remember when he coached here. I mean, there's all kinds of familiarity here. He's got quite the coaching tree. Pretty impressive. So there you go. It's not bad. Of course, when you're around a while, you can get you have a lot of success as he has had. He went to Fayetteville High. Grant Cook. There it is.
They have had a history of getting guys to the bigs.
That's right. Yeah, they did. Been turning them out.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? That's got to be exciting, though. Like I don't know. When you're in I don't know what the thought process is. Like if you're in the minors for a while, at some point, do you think it's never going to happen? And then it happens. Like that's pretty cool. I like that. I like stories. I like that. I like those stories. Because there's people who set a minor league home run record and never get a chance.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Sure. There are also guys, and as the more and more I find out about this, that are in those positions. Older guys with like in single A, double A, that are there, like they're on the field coaches. They're there to mentor.
Yeah,
and they're good players. But their future's probably in management, mentoring, that sort of thing, and that's what they do for the last couple of years of their playing career. So they mentor the young guys. The Nuke Lelouches of the world.
Right. And women get woolly.
Yeah, they don't get woolly. They get weary. Hate it when people get the lyrics wrong.
They play that song in this Stax Records documentary that's on Max right now. And and as soon as they start playing that song, I'm like, oh man, Nuke Lelouch on the bus with the guitar.
Yeah.
And I love the guy in the background. It's like, thank you. That's a good part of that.
I don't want to read this, but we're going to. Text rather 417. That's Springfield, Missouri. On the McClarty Daniel hotline. Could you post the picture of Random Guy's wife on Twitter so we can give our opinions? No, sir. No, we're going to keep that in house. I got 2 votes. That's enough.
God, you guys, good
you
Lord,
guys are weird.
Are those sites blocked in Missouri too? I know they're blocked here. My God. Well, it depends on if you have a certain technological arrangement to
like electricity.
That's right. Well, there you go. Oh man.
Bailey in Denver has texted. Now, is this like Denver, Colorado, or is there Denver, Arkansas? I don't know.
There's not a Denver, Arkansas, as far as I know. There is an Omaha, Arkansas.
He's per Coach Z's Twitter. People are setting up tents at Baum. Would it be wrong to go hand out job applications?
People have jobs.
Now, what's the rule? I know we've discussed this before, but if you're just setting up your tent, is that a placeholder?
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
And there are people who I think legitimately will be out there all week in line.
Okay, I'm cool with them. Then
there are people who will set up the thing and then leave. And that is not. You should go tear all their stuff down.
Let me ask you
honestly.
If you've got enough money where you can take a week off and camp out on a sidewalk outside of Baum Stadium, couldn't you just buy 2 season tickets?
No, they can't afford those. It's cheaper to camp out for a week.
Am I missing something?
Than to go buy season tickets. That's how much they've priced out the common fans, Zach. That's what you've done.
Oh, no, I'm being told there is a Denver, Arkansas.
Oh, there is?
By Alpena.
Really? Oh, okay.
Huh.
I did not know that. Very good. Denver's 15 minutes from Omaha.
Back to my point.
Yes.
If you can take off an entire week and feel no pain financially, buy 2 tickets. What do you think it costs to rent all that equipment and before you have to take it back?
I don't know. I just think that you're missing out. Like, think of all the camaraderie of waiting in line all week for something. You know, you meet people, people you've seen before, people you've never seen before. You make friends out in the line. Maybe a little romance develops for the single people. I don't know. But to just drop your stuff off and then leave, that's not the spirit of waiting in line.
Yeah, that's not waiting in line. That's dropping your stuff and leaving.
That's right. Yeah, you're basically littering on the university campus is what that is.
Now,
that's litter.
I also don't like the people where one guy stays and everybody else leaves and then they rotate. Look, if you're in line, you're in line.
I don't have a problem with that. As long as someone is manning the tent 24/7. No, I think that's okay.
I see opportunities to move up.
No. I think that's okay.
Here's somebody out of the 479 or 417 that says, I think I'm going to go get me some new camping equipment this week.
Maybe price to move out there. Also, what if there's like 3 guys trying to defend like 20 tents? Like,
right.
Those aren't good odds, right?
Oh, good. We have more information on the community of Denver. It's population 12.
They got a post office there.
1, do you think all 12 know each other?
Mm-hmm.
Are they related?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
No. All right.
Here's a text. They do have tickets. That's just a line to get a good spot in the hog pit. Yeah, I understand the concept. But what I have an issue with is if you dump your stuff and leave.
Yeah, that doesn't seem.
Doesn't work.
That's not the spirit of waiting in line.
Exactly.
That's not how it's done.
But
if you're going to rotate people, I don't have a problem with that. Not that anybody cares what I think. By the way, they're going to do whatever they want. The hog pen is its own organism, as I've said many times. They're going to do whatever they want.
Here's one of these lunatics who apparently is out there. It's called vacation. If your vacation is to go and sit on a concrete sidewalk in Fayetteville, Arkansas, reevaluate your life. You're a loser.
Wow, really? How dare you? It's no better than going to. It's no worse than going to fantasy football camp.
You always come back to that, don't you?
Well, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Honestly.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh God! Now we got people sending pictures of their wives. It's going to be a good day, boys. It's going to be a good day. gonna be a good day.
Speaking truth every afternoon. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
I have done in my career literally thousands of joint replacements.
Meet Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup, National Medical Director at QC Kinetics, an acclaimed orthopedic surgeon who now advises patients try all they can do to avoid the knife and consider regenerative medicine.
I myself was able to continue skiing for 10 years after my knees started to be a problem because I accessed regenerative medicine.
Now, after 20 years of study, research, teaching, publications, and clinical experience, Dr. Scheinkup is regarded as one of America's true pioneers.
This is the future of medicine.
Dr. Scheinkup came to QC Kinetics after seeing what they were doing around the country, helping tens of thousands of patients get lasting relief from joint pain with no surgery and no drugs.
QC is so far ahead of the game in its science, its protocols, its people, its facilities.
Call now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You need money. You get a job. Turns out that job doesn't pay near enough for the nonsense it puts you through every day. You want to move fast, but the clock moves slow. You're smart, though. You know machines. You want to work at a place as fast as you. You call Medley Equipment Company. They need a technician, and they'll teach you everything you need to know to be the best, with pay raises all along. Because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Hey, baseball fans, if you can't make the game, watch it at Mad Rooster Beer Company in Fayetteville. Mad Rooster is the venue to watch all Razorback, Royals, and Cardinals games. And don't forget their weekly events. Karaoke night every Tuesday, music bingo night every Wednesday, plus live local music acts and so much more. Check out Mad Rooster Beer Company's Instagram or Facebook page for daily specials and events. With 30 taps, they've got something for every beer lover. Mad Rooster Beer Company, brewed locally and crafted with you in mind. Located in Fayetteville at 1107 Southwest Avenue.
Hey, y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Have you ever thought about what a bad haircut could do to your image? That's why you shouldn't trust your appearance to anyone except the professionals at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We believe our clients are walking billboards. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Fantasy Sports Cuts is a full-service men's hair salon where you'll always find sports on our 8 TVs, and the fridge is always full of free beer, or root beer for those little men in training. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Father's Day's coming soon. Treat Dad to a meal he won't forget at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale. Their tender, juicy prime rib is back on the menu every Friday and Saturday after 3 p.m. Served with 2 sides for only $29. And their sports theater and happy hour make it the best place to watch the games. Come see for yourself why they are voted best sports bar in Northwest Arkansas. Grab your friends and cheer on your favorite team at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale. Your Mach 1 market moment.
And inflation is something we've been talking about for a long time. It's trickling into 24. It's still here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different conversation than it was a year ago.
You know, and I like this, how are Americans feeling?
Yeah.
You know, we see clients in our office every day, all ages, demographics. And I would say that there might be a slight tick up in optimism, but, you know, there's still some pessimism.
Oh, for sure.
Some concern.
I mean,
here in Northwest
I just had a conversation with the client yesterday that they were like, everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just the basics of going to the grocery store and you walk out with 2 bags and it was $150. And that's a very real thing, that getting the basics and trying to get by day to day. And it's costing a lot of money these days to do that. And
Visit Mach1FG.com to hear the whole conversation and get your investment questions answered. For full disclosures, visit Mach-1financial.com/disclosures.
It's a good day to be in Arkansas. You know why? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1.5 million. And the best part? The winning ticket can only be sold in Arkansas. Maybe today. Maybe even to you. Can you imagine? There's a jackpot drawing every Wednesday and Saturday night, so your next chance to win is coming up very soon. Try Lotto today for only $2 per play. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruscin and Zach shows that streamed in 157 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. And on Friday, we were streamed in Broke, Northern Ireland. You want to stream it too?
Hello.
Been there. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. I mean, never mind. It's hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play, Alexa things. Just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas, and we'll show up. Man, right there.
You've been to Broke or just been broke? Because
yes.
we've all been broke.
Yes.
That's nothing new. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see here. What else we got going on here? We got people texting in all kinds of stuff here. Some of it we can read. Most of it we can't. People are sending in pictures of their wives.
It's Wife Swap Wednesday.
I don't know about all this stuff.
Abner's he's on to something here. Send us your pics. We'll shuffle them and redeal. What? They used to have a TV show. Not what I thought it was about, by the way. Called Wife Swap.
That's on those websites you need the VPN to log in to see.
I was very disappointed in the pilot episode of that show. That was not even close to what I thought it was.
Oh, boy. We have not discussed the one of the big stories while we were on a little bit of a break here. Veteran, excellent umpire. Angel Hernandez is hanging him up, effective immediately. After 31 years in the, more than that. Whatever. He started in 1991. You do the math. I'm not doing it.
He sucked.
I'm old and I don't care. Yeah. How about that? I forgot this. This is a record. You know, baseball loves records that may never be broken. Try this was on, Zach.
Okay.
In a 2018 playoff game, he had 3 calls overturned by replay in the first 4 innings of the game.
Yeah.
That may never be done again.
Yeah, he was very, very, very bad.
That may never be done again. Basically, your first 4 innings, you missed everything. You missed it all. That's remarkable.
I told you guys this story earlier. He sued Major League Baseball.
He did
for discrimination because they would not assign him to Major League Baseball playoff and World Series games. Major League Baseball, in their court case, obviously had to defend themselves from this. They had no defense other than a 4-minute video.
That's right.
Of Angel Hernandez blowing calls, and at the end they said the defense rests, and they won.
Yeah, not only was he never, he hasn't worked in LCS since 2016, he was also never promoted to a crew chief despite his tenure. And that was another reason for the lawsuit. You know, that's a big deal to be the crew chief because, you know, you get to talk on the mic and do all that fancy stuff there. But no, he never got to be the crew chief either. And, you know, his playoff record. Well, no, you can't have him screwing up playoff games. That'd be the worst thing that could happen.
Worst. He's the worst I've ever seen. And it wasn't like, if you blow a call, that's one thing. But it was repeated over and over and over again. And it wasn't like it was like these are borderline calls, balls and strikes. He was just completely incompetent.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling, and I have no way of proving this and we'll never find out, but I have a feeling that the movement came from within the Major League Baseball Players Umpires Association. I'd be willing to bet on it because there's nothing Major League Baseball can do. Their hands are tied. It's a union issue. I am certain that somebody within their structure was the one that started pushing for this.
Yeah. And I'm sure, look, he's in the union, so he's going to get some big fat pension out of this. He's not going to go broke or anything. He's just not going to be screwing up baseball games anymore, which is good. But then, you know, here's the other side of this. What are we going to gripe about now?
Yeah, we don't have...
there's no reason to talk about baseball in June other than, hey, did you see Angel Hernandez screw it up again?
Bring back Joe West. We miss him.
Country Joe West.
He was terrible, too.
I mean, there's still bad umpires. I guess CB Buckner now ascends to the top of the rankings as the worst umpire.
So
he's pretty bad.
I did some reading on Angel Hernandez. Apparently, he's a really decent guy. He does a lot of charitable work down in South Florida. He's a Cuban immigrant, and he does a lot of work with Cuban groups down in South Florida.
Well, now we feel bad. Thanks a lot.
No. He sucks at his job, and he was indignant about his sucking at his job. But apparently, he's like a decent guy, which only makes me hate him 10% less.
Okay, you're down to 90%.
He was easily one of the worst. He shouldn't have been doing major league games. He shouldn't have been doing single A games. That's how bad he was.
You think he can drop down and do college games now? Think we can get him in the Fayetteville Regional?
Yeah, absolutely. He's not doing anything.
That'd be something.
Well, people freak out.
You put on the same crew Angel Hernandez and Perry Costello and watch the sparks fly. Although I think Perry Costello retired. I think that happened.
All the old folks.
I don't know.
Move them out.
All right, we'll be back. 866-285-4005. That's how you can join us on the McClarty Daniel hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. We'll be back here in a minute with more on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Stay where you are, okay? We got more coming up.
ESPN Arkansas, hitthatline.com, and the Hit That Line Now app is live at the 2024 Fayetteville Regional. Exclusive coverage is presented by Mock Legal Solutions. Mock Legal Solutions. Real advice, reasonable price. Arvest Bank. Arvest is ready to help. Equal housing lender member FDIC. And by Camping World. Camping World in Poto and Van Buren and online at campingworld.com. The road to Omaha starts now.
Call them the Omahawks. Yes, sir. It's Tuesday, May 28th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. Cleanup and recovery efforts continue across northwest Arkansas. For many, it's been downed trees or power outages, while others lost loved ones, their homes, and for business owners, their livelihood. We're following the struggles people are enduring right now, as well as the groups, organizations, and volunteers providing assistance. There's also a burn ban in Rogers due to the possibility of gas leaks. Phil Reed has more on that tonight. Rain chances this week also look to slow some of those cleanup efforts. Tune in tonight for your full Get Ready weather forecast. And in sports with the Fayetteville Regional set, make sure and tune in for our Hog Wild Diamond Edition special Thursday at 6:30. And tune in tonight as Meredith Mulkey names a new winner of the week. Get your news now at 4029tv.com or with our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofers.com.
It's a good day to be in Arkansas. You know why? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1.5 million. And the best part? The winning ticket can only be sold in Arkansas. Maybe today. Maybe even to you. Can you imagine? There's a jackpot drawing every Wednesday and Saturday night. So your next chance to win is coming up very soon. Try Lotto today for only $2 per play. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Hey, do y'all know what time it is? It's about 2:30.
Summertime.
It's that and a whole lot more.
And no matter what's happening, the Stadium Shop has what you need.
We have the best selection for showing off your Razorback spirit while on vacation, even Razorback swim trunks.
Graduations, anniversaries, birthdays, we have what you need for your event.
And we have what you need for that trip to Omaha. Even a new line of hard shell luggage.
Also, Omaha tees, flags, bases, loaded hats, and the boppers. hours.
And you can get them here at the Stadium Shop located at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baum Walker Stadium. Or you can check us online at those WWNs.
Dad, let me do that before you hurt yourself. He's talking about our website, shoponrazorback.com.
And if you can't reach us there, call us at 479 Stadium.
All from the only family, alumni-owned and operated Razorback store.
South of the North Pole.
Dad, please.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go
Hogs.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Okay, listen up, guys. We can't turn back the clock, but we certainly can make it look like you did. Smooth out those pesky wrinkles, say goodbye to looking tired, and hello to looking refreshed at Boxy Aesthetics in Rogers. With the right treatment, you'll be looking and feeling younger in no time. Visit us today and let's redefine what it means to look our age. Visit BoxyNWA.com to get started. That's Boxy as in B for vibrant, OXYNWA.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 93 days. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Trying to figure out where I want to go here. I got several options. Some of the stuff I want to bank.
Okay.
Because,
Yes, I know.
You know.
I
know. If you know, you know.
You know. Yep.
We're back here on ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app, 866-285-4005. I can tell you about this. This is pretty exciting. Birmingham Southern, remember them? Their college is closing this week, and they're still playing baseball. They won. They're going to the D3 College World Series.
Good for them.
They have no school. Birmingham Southern College is going out of business on the 31st. So what is that? Friday.
3 days.
And they're playing in the College World Series with no school.
Do they tear the school name off the front of their jersey?
Somebody said that either Peterson or Chris Burke said they should do that.
Yeah.
When they get there, I don't know what they're going to do.
Put their social media handles up there. Do whatever.
Yeah, right. But they made it.
Have at it.
That's a fun story there. A team without a school. They should do they still do E60. Is that still a thing that exists?
Occasionally.
They could do
What's the
something on
recruiting pitch? Like, hey,
well, it's over. Like,
I mean,
all those guys are going to the portal.
But the freshman guys, I mean, it's like, hey, you know, we're not going to be here in 365 days, but
we're going out of business. You know, you have a poorly run college when you go out of business.
Yeah.
With the tuition, like, this is what happens, class, when you decrease tuition. You go out of business. That's why they always raise it. The U of A is raising tuition again. You lower tuition, you go broke. How does that happen?
Well, you pay too much for your shooting guards. That's how you go out.
That's like having a casino and not making money. Like, how do you do that? The house always wins.
Always.
I mean, always. You got to be. Somebody's taking a lot off the top if you're not making enough.
It's called the skim, Derek. It's an old mafia trick. It's called the skim.
What's your favorite old mafia? I like the numbers games. Those were my favorite old mafia tricks. You know,
the skim is a tried and true way of making money because before it ever goes to the count, they've already got their cut. The bag's on its way back to Kansas City because all they ever cared about in Kansas City was getting their money because that's as close to Las Vegas as those guys were willing to get.
That's right.
Yeah. Sorry,
Kansas City Mob.
That was from Casino.
Yeah.
What a great movie. DQ, have you ever seen Casino?
No.
Outside of the one scene where Robert De Niro's character gets blown up, it's a perfect movie.
Well, there's a spoiler for you.
Well, you know what
movie's
I
30
told you,
years
it's got
old.
that huge jump cut in it. It's terrible. And where like the car goes to blow up, and then all of a sudden Robert De Niro goes from sitting there and turning the car on to this dummy that's stiff as a board.
Well, yeah, they couldn't actually blow up Robert De Niro. I mean,
Well, why not? Do your own stunts, man.
do your own stunts.
Right. He's a method actor.
Get into it. Why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, did you know that he passed on The Godfather? Oh no, I'm sorry. Jack. I was watching this. The Jack Nicholson passed on The Godfather to do Chinatown. I think he made a mistake.
Yeah, probably. Well, that's Chinatown.
Chinatown was a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but I was watching this video over the weekend that Nicholson passed on.
Was it going to be Michael?
I don't know. I don't know. He didn't really get. I've seen Coppola's list.
Yeah, I've seen that floating around.
Of who he wanted. Yeah. And I didn't see Nicholson on that list, but apparently he passed on that. And it may have been, I think the way they were talking, it may have been for the part that Marlon Brando of Don.
No, he's too young to be
That's what I thought.
Be Don Corleone.
But Brando was only in his 40s.
I know,
when
but
he
still,
did
but Nicholson was younger than that. Wow. That's pretty wild.
Chevy Chase passed on Forrest Gump. Is that true?
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know about that.
Some of that stuff is made up out there. That'd be a terrible movie with Chevy Chase. You know, outside of the vacation movies, did Chevy Chase make a good movie?
Fletch
isn't that good.
Fletch is good. I mean, it's fine.
It's fine. It's not good.
Oh gosh, and a Funny Farm. Funny Farm,
fine, not good.
I like Funny Farm.
Okay, now it tickles you. That's good.
Yes. I don't know what did he do anything else?
No, not really. No.
There's that "You Can Call Me Al" video with Paul Simon.
Yeah, that's weird too.
Yeah, the whole thing's weird.
Yeah. Apparently, a repulsive human being to be around, Chevy Chase. Nobody has a nice thing to say about him.
He's doing some image rehab.
Nobody has a nice thing to say about him. Like nobody has a bad thing to say about Bill Walton. Nobody has except that guy in Boston apparently. But nobody has a good thing to say about nobody has a good thing to say about Chevy Chase. One of the great jerks in show business.
Caddyshack. That was a good movie.
Yeah, but is it good because of him or is it good because of the ensemble?
I mean, he's good in it.
He's good in it. Ty Webb. Night putting.
Putting
at night.
Boy, he really
Dean's
did.
daughter.
He really Spies Like Us.
Three Amigos. Okay, is it good because he's in it or is it good because it's Steve Martin Short in him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's been in some real bad movies.
What is that? Under the Rainbow? Over the Rainbow? That's a terrible movie.
Oh, man.
All right, anyway. That's neither here nor there. You can call us up here. We're going to talk about the regional again here about a half hour. I got some other things we can talk about here with that as Arkansas gets ready to bring in 3 other teams for the Fayetteville Regional. I got thoughts on why you want to play at 2 in the afternoon. We got a million things we can go with there. When does Hagen pitch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's all in the hopper here on Ruscin and Zach. You can text in or call in at 866-285-4005.
Chevy Chase movies.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay. That's great.
He says, and according to this, he said that he regrets turning down Ghostbusters and Forrest Gump. Huh.
Well, he said that.
Yeah.
Well, he also couldn't have, he may have been making that up. We don't know.
I know he and Bill Murray weren't going to work together on Forrest Gump. I'm sure of, or on Ghostbusters. Excuse me.
No. Well, they wanted Belushi in that thing, but Belushi had other ideas.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was supposed to be in there. So they made Slimer is like a tribute to Belushi. When he's eating stuff in his face.
Right.
like
Here we go. Text Smack Daddy has texted. Do you have any good reason why we're having to play on ESPN Plus so you will shut up the masses on Facebook?
Well, that's just the first game.
Yeah, relax. We got a long way to go.
Yeah.
They can only put so many games on, and they may be banking on the fact that you're going to be there later on.
Yeah. So this is what people are bitching about is ESPN Plus?
No offense, but Arkansas Southeast Missouri doesn't exactly turn the turnstiles.
No, that's not.
That is not a big game.
I don't have my bracket in here, but there are games on what we call linear channels, SEC Network, ESPNU, throughout the day. And what happens with these regionals is you don't know what's going on in the other place. Is there weather or whatever? You may get bumped, on another day to a channel. It's so in flux with where these things are broadcast. It's hard to keep up with, honestly. But you know where they always are? They're
Right
on the friggin' radio, every single one of them, for free.
I know this is going to come as quite a shock, but the college baseball world does not revolve around Arkansas athletics.
Right.
They want the best matchups, and Arkansas and SEMO is not even in the top 10.
Also, this weekend is the Women's College World Series starting up, so they got to get all those games on because people watch that in big numbers. I mean,
now,
more people watch the Women's College World Series than the men's.
If they were playing Texas, none of the games that they would play this weekend are probably on the front burner for television. They're just not huge TV draws.
But it just depends on
circumstances
on what happens elsewhere. I mean, if the game that they're supposed to put on ESPNU has weather, you may find out, with a half hour's notice, hey, we're getting moved up to ESPNU at 8:00 or whatever time it is. So it's very much in flux. There's a little bit more structure to how they put the supers on TV, but you got to get to the supers first. And I, unlike most people, don't take any of this for granted anymore. They haven't clinched a College World Series on that field in 5 years. 5 years.
Wow.
So I do not take this for granted. You got to get through this round first before anything else. And we'll see if they can do it. I think they can. But I also don't think they can do it if they have to play Game 7 on Monday. I don't know about that. I have concerns. ESPN Plus, good Lord. You run the scam. You sign up for the free trial and you cancel it on Tuesday. It's not. This is not that complicated. God, do I have to spell everything out for you people? I mean, geez.
Do what he does. Sit in the garage, turn your radio on, and listen to the game.
There you go.
It's gonna be. It'll be sunny.
It's on the friggin' radio.
There you go. For free, and feels better than whatever they're rolling.
Absolutely, I've seen the the talent.
Rough. You're not gonna like it.
No, you're not gonna like it. You're gonna want Phil and
Guys,
Bubba.
I don't like him.
And we got that on most of these stations. So get ready for that.
All right, Smack Daddy, did that suffice? Did we clear that up for you?
Of all the stuff going on in the world, griping on Facebook about the.
Okay, first of all, that's all they do on Facebook is gripe
about where to find the television. I mean, talk about it. Entitled
about the game not being on ESPN1 and simulcast
right,
on ABC.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what they're griping about.
We're throwing the College World Series out. We're gonna Women's College World Series out. We're gonna put the Arkansas and SEMO on in the daytime.
That is correct.
We interrupt General Hospital to bring you. Good hell, people have no idea outside of their little bubble that there is a world out there that exists. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
They have no idea. No idea. Oh, boy. All right. It's 11 minutes after the hour here on ESPN. 866-285-4005. Hacker and Harrison. That year we beat Ole Miss in the Super and Bomb was 5 years ago. Wow. Yeah, it was 2019. It was 5 years ago. Right? 1, 2, 3. That's 5.
Yeah, use your fingers.
Yeah. So you can't take this for granted. You don't know how many bites you're going to get of the apple. Like everybody thought last year, everybody thought the cops here for sure they were going to go, and they didn't go. So you can't take this stuff for granted anymore. I know that's swimming upstream because everybody, I mean, I was walking through there and I was hearing some people call Phil's show and talking about, oh, yeah, this is a cakewalk. We got this. My question is about the 5th game in Omaha. Who are they? Dude, this is not how this works. This sport is not – the best team doesn't win. Baseball's random. You know this.
Yes.
Baseball is different than all the other sports. The best team doesn't always win.
Well, who had Hagen Smith going 2 innings last week?
The number one seed has not won this tournament in 25 years. There you go. There you go. By the way, shout out Tennessee.
Did they win it?
No, they're the number one seed this year.
Are they? Yeah. Oh, good luck, boys. Well done. Well,
yeah. Oh boy. All right. Well, let's pause here. I'm running out of steam. We'll get to some other things here momentarily. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us on the McClarty Daniel hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. Let me tell you about the Limbird team and all the great stuff going on with Tara and the Limbird Real Estate Group. Check this out. Selling your home doesn't have to be filled with drama when you work with Tara Limbird and her team. You know, Bob was having a really tough time selling his home. It'd been on the market for months and no serious offers. So he reached out to Tara, and the difference was immediate and remarkable. Tara's team unleashed their powerful marketing strategies. They generated buzz. They attracted buyers. And within days, Bob's house was in demand and it sold for over asking price. Bob turned things around with Tara Limbird. That frustration turned into success with the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group, where they have sold over $1 billion in real estate. You can go to LimbirdTeam.com and click on Home Estimate and find out what your home is worth in seconds from the local experts at the Limbird team, the team I would trust if I was selling my home. LimbirdTeam.com is where you go, LIMBIRD. LimbirdTeam.com, or you can go to Google and check out the over 950 5-star reviews. Just Google Limbird Real Estate Group.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Cards, and I have some exciting news. We're thrilled to announce that Cards is now offering online residential setup for our Arkansas customers. Yep, you heard it right. Signing up for top-notch waste management services just got easier than ever before. Simply head on over to carsrecycling.com and you'll be on your way to a hassle-free waste management in no time. Visit carsrecycling.com today and experience the future of waste management. Cards, making life cleaner and easier for you.
At Our Best Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we recognize, serve, and support communities of all kinds. From small towns to big cities, business startups to large companies, young families to seniors, and those with shared backgrounds and interests. We value your contributions and are proud to work alongside you because every community deserves a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to ESPNArkansasDigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Dive into summer with the Doughboy Pool Super Sale at Burton Pools and Spas. Say goodbye to crowded public pools. With a Doughboy Pool, the fun comes to you. Don't miss the hottest deals of the year. Doughboy above-ground pools up to $1,500 off. 18-foot steel wall pools only $75 a month. And semi-in-ground pools under $200 a month, plus a free robotic cleaner. Hurry into our Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland showroom to pick out your new pool today. At Burton Pools and Spas, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
This is Leisha Fogarty with Guild Mortgage. When you look for a home loan, you want a company that is local, experienced, honest, hardworking, and has the loan programs that fit your needs. That's what you will find here at Guild Mortgage. For a lender that is with you from origination through servicing, check us out online at guildmortgage.com or call us at 479-275-0378. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity. Company NMLS number 3274, individual NMLS number 2032905. All loans subject to underwriter approval. Terms and conditions may apply. Subject to change without notice.
Robert and Victoria wanted to sell their property in Bella Vista. They turned to the Limbird Real Estate Group. From the moment they met with the Limbird team, Robert and Victoria knew they were in good hands. The team listened carefully to their needs and goals, and they developed a plan to sell the land quickly and efficiently. Over the next few weeks, Limbird Real Estate Group worked tirelessly to market the property and generate interest from potential buyers. They leveraged their extensive network of contacts and used innovative marketing strategies to get the word out about the land. Before they knew it, Robert and Victoria had multiple offers on the table. The team at Limbird helped them evaluate each offer and ultimately chose the one that was best for them. Robert and Victoria were not only satisfied with the results, but also impressed with how Limbird handled the entire process. They've been through the real estate process before, but this was by far the smoothest and most efficient experience they've ever had. Find out more about it at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater is going to have an eventful summer. I'm talking about your events. Wedding rehearsals and receptions, family reunions, business luncheons, you name it. The All-American Steakhouse event space can handle nearly 100 folks, and their award-winning food and service will make you the hero of the day. The menus are available at theallamericansteakhouse.com. Inquire in person at the Springdale location, and you're well on your way. Book your event today with the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McCarty Daniel hotline, 866-285-4005. We don't care if you love them or you hate them. All we ask is that you keep listening. This is Ruscin Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
News is brought to you by the Good Chair. I have a place to sit in Good Chair. Only at the Stadium Shop when you're out at Baum this weekend. Stop by and tell Robert that Joe Bonamassa sucks. Yeah. And you would like a seat in the Good Chair. Baseball team, well, we know who's coming to the Fayetteville Regional this weekend. Louisiana Tech, Kansas State, Southeast Missouri, all on their way to Fayetteville this weekend. Arkansas is going to play Friday against SEMO at 2 p.m. We're on the air at 1:30 with the Dugout Show. You can hear the game on selected ESPN Arkansas stations, selected Hit That Line accounts, and selected Hit That Line Now apps.
We're also trying to secure the rights in Korean so we can carry the game. So stand by. We'll update you on that.
Arkansas basketball got some good news over the weekend. Former Kentucky guard DJ Wagner is committed to the Razorbacks. He was a consensus 5-star prospect in the 23 cycle. Former Arkansas Razorback Trevin Brazile has withdrawn his name from the transfer portal, according to On3. Brazile participated in the NBA Draft Combine earlier this month. Deadline to withdraw, by the way, is tomorrow. And now, here with your Ruscin and Zach X-Balls, it's DQ.
Our first question, do you actually enjoy swimming? 78% of voters said they just like to chill in the water. How do you eat a cupcake? 66% said they eat it like a normal person. 6% said they eat the cake first and then the frosting.
No, that's wrong.
That's odd.
Nope.
How do you even do that?
I think
You're
a
just holding
plate
frosting in your
would
hand?
have
That
to be
seems weird.
involved.
Yeah, you got to. No, don't do that.
And can a bar call itself a dive bar, or does
No.
it has to earn the name?
Has to earn it.
95% say they have to earn the name. And
All right.
those are your poll questions.
All right. Thank you, DQ.
I think on your out, I think we should do like what Maxine used to do. You got 10 minutes to get the hell out.
That's right.
And those are your poll questions. Something like that.
I have a developing situation.
Like personally, professionally,
Yes.
newsworthy.
Yes.
All of the above.
Yes.
Oh boy, this is a lot. Hold on.
What do you got over there?
Let's go with.
That works.
Sure.
Sources close to the situation have told me we know where the bourbon is. There's still some dirt removed. You can still see the spot.
What sources are these?
Sources on the ground at the facility are
Really?
telling me that it's still visible where the where it is buried.
Okay.
There's still, you can still see where the dirt has been displaced.
All right.
So we know where the bourbon is.
3 Saturdays from now, we'll see if it's still there.
Right. Right. Which means if you want to go out there, you can go find.
Really shouldn't be that hard. You're looking for a bottle of mid-range whiskey or scotch. There you go.
Yeah, I mean we took our sweet time burying the Old Crow, or what is it called?
Woodford.
No. The bed. What's the bottom shelf?
That's Old Crow.
Old Crow. Yeah, we put the Old Crow out there. Don't tell them it's good. Shut up. Put the bad stuff out. It's a bottle of turpentine. Don't go look for it. Anyway, it's I got sources telling me that this is all it's all working out. So I'm glad you're glad. Thank you for your
You
concern.
and I need to sit down maybe this week, and I have so much that I want to say, and I'm only given 3 minutes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read the text messages
There you go.
from the last 2 weeks about all the things he doesn't do.
Read some text messages from 2 years ago. Let's really get into this.
No. I'm talking about just wedding texts.
I want him dead.
No. I'm just talking about wedding texts. See, I received a text message from the bride over the weekend, encouraging me to remind the groomsmen that they needed to bring a certain clothing item with them. I was like, no problem. I got you. I got a little group thing. No problem.
Yeah.
Unprompted, she then sends me a follow-up that says, if I told him to do it, they wouldn't find out till Christmas. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm having a conversation with Titus.
About what?
Ghostbusters 2. It's not important. Anyway.
What?
Yes, I'm sorry. Are we still on?
Did not have that on my bingo card. What are you doing? I'm having a conversation with Titus. About what? Ghostbusters 2. Really
Not
random.
Ghostbusters 1,
Not
Ghostbusters
Ghostbusters
2. Well, after the Ghostbusters, Ray opens a bookstore. We're just
here's the text out of the 479. The correct way to eat a cupcake. Anytime you start a sentence with the correct way, you come off as a D-bag. You break the bottom off, turn it upside down, and put the top on it and mash it down into a sandwich. Way less messy.
I'm going to lose it. Zach, I'm going to lose it. Pull me in.
That is wildly incorrect.
I'm going to lose it. Somebody better pull me in here.
Why can't you just eat the cupcake the way the good Lord intended it and made it? Okay? You pull it, you unwrap it, you just eat it like that.
Life is complicated enough.
Right. Well,
you don't have to overcomplicate it by cutting your cupcake in half.
Is life complicated, or do we make it complicated?
No, life is difficult, which is when you have little wins like, cupcakes. Just eat them.
He's doubled down. Not only does he start his sentence with the correct way to eat a cupcake, he follows up with, I can't be wrong. I'm an engineer.
Engineers and doctors, man. Unbelievable. I'll tell you what. Boy.
Here we go. Jamie's got a great idea. Can we turn this into one of those scavenger hunt radio station scams where we give clues as to where the bourbon is?
Yes, that's right.
Sorry, did you like the word I added?
While we're at it, we're going to. While we're at it, if you have a Ruscin Zach bumper sticker, we're going to pull you over and give you $10 or something.
Man, I've done that. I've been on the. Old
Our business is full of the stupidest promotions that have ever been conceived by human beings.
We come
you
up.
know what
with,
I mean?
Hey, look, we come up with some good ones every now and then.
Radio graffiti. That's a
great idea. Jamie and Fayetteville now pointing out that engineers are wrong all the time, and he emphasized all.
Stuff falls down.
Yes. As Jamie says, it's kind of what they do.
Oh, okay.
But they're not afraid to tell you they're engineers.
Probably fired up about Georgia Tech making the tournament the other day.
Do you think like train engineers, like look at the mechanical engineers and go, come on, man?
Well, the best engineer is the train engineer.
Yes.
You get to blow the horn.
Yes.
You get to drive that thing back and forth. Yep. I mean, that's a great life. Life on the rails.
Mm-hmm.
I would have chosen that life had I not fallen into this.
Stephen Bentonville has a Gettable shirt on in downtown Bentonville today.
Way to go, Steve.
All right. Way to represent.
Right. Nobody knows what that means, but thank you for
Hurricane
your
Greenwood
support.
says the best way to eat a cupcake is with one in each hand.
Oh, double fisted. Very nice. That's good.
Boy, here we go. Texter at the 870 says engineers always put stuff where it doesn't belong.
No, but the best engineers are training. What a life, man! The train engineer, you and the rails. You know, you got women in every town. God,
Now,
what a life!
The Rube has texted in.
Oh, what does he want?
He says engineers gave us roundabouts. So what did they do today? The Rube and the wife of Rube.
They went and bought fly swatters.
Why?
I don't. Because they got flies.
What?
I don't know.
You need to stop talking to these people.
They're very excited about their fly swatting.
Sure. That's what retirement is. It's buying fly swatters.
That's right. Well, they go to this hardware store for the popcorn. So they have to figure out things to buy in the hardware store so they're not just stealing popcorn from the hardware store.
Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. Your parents go to the hardware store to get free popcorn?
Yeah, it's good popcorn. I had some of it. It's good. But you can't just go in here and take popcorn and leave. We are having a society here, like I said.
Even for the Rube, that is a very retirement stand. Even for him. Corey's texting, wedding gift coming your way. Should be delivered by the studio.
That is completely unnecessary, Corey.
Can we back up?
But thank you.
Yo, Corey, what about me? What about DQ?
Well, you've already had 2 wedding gifts sent in by listeners in the past, so you don't get one this time.
Oh, hey, good news.
What's that?
Your bride has texted me.
What does that say?
She says, I can have however long I need at the rehearsal speech. It's the wedding speech that needs to be 3 minutes. Yeah, it's not
tighten it up.
I don't think so.
Tighten it up.
Look, me, alcohol, no guardrails. Good luck.
This is going to be bad. It's going to be bad. All right. It's a frosting sandwich. Yeah, that's what it is. So
exactly
you turn your cupcake upside down. One of these cretins. What is going on here?
3 minutes. Who's got time for 3 minutes?
All right, we'll do the drive home coming up here, and I think I have some regional. You know what? I know I have some regional picks for you coming right up. There you are.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline to join the local conversation on ESPN Arkansas. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel has a vehicle to fit both your style and budget. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, you're never too far from a good deal. Visit McClartyDaniel.com to find your next ride. Find your next ride with McClarty Daniel at a price you'll love. Join the conversation on ESPN Arkansas at 866-285-4005.
Hootie fans, get ready. Oh, we want to be with you. Hootie and the Blowfish, Summer Camp with Trucks Tour 2024. Friday, May 31st. Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. Hootie and the Blowfish, together again. With special guests, Collective Soul and Edwin McCain. On sale now at amptickets.com. The night of all the hits with Hootie and the Blowfish.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize is that when they get a joint replacement, that's not a lifetime treatment option. And they're probably, if they are a younger patient, signing up for multiple surgeries down the road.
As a physician and medical director for QC Kinetics, Dr. Caravelli's seen a pattern of trending joint pain. Prolonged medication, steroids, then surgery, possibly another surgery.
So a lot of our patients are trying to avoid or put off surgery, and this is the treatment that can help them do that.
QC Kinetics extracts your body's healing substances, concentrates them back into your aching joints to help heal and restore those areas, providing lasting relief.
Oh, I love being able to tell my patients, before we do this surgery, let's try another option. Let's see if this is right for you, because now they might not have to have surgery at all.
Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Lindsay and Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay and Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay and Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay and Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
Hey, baseball fans, if you can't make the game, watch it at Mad Rooster Beer Company in Fayetteville. Mad Rooster is the venue to watch all Razorback, Royals, and Cardinals games. And don't forget their weekly events. Karaoke night every Tuesday, music bingo night every Wednesday, plus live local music acts and so much more. Check out Mad Rooster Beer Company's Instagram or Facebook page for daily specials and events. With 30 taps, they've got something for every beer lover. Mad Rooster Beer Company, brewed locally and crafted with you in mind. Located in Fayetteville at 1107 Southwest Avenue. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater is going to have an event-full summer. I'm talking about your events. Wedding rehearsals and receptions, family reunions, business luncheons, you name it. The All-American Steakhouse event space can handle nearly 100 folks, and their award-winning food and service will make you the hero of the day. The menus are available at theallamericansteakhouse.com. Inquire in person at the Springdale location, and you're well on your way. Book your event today with the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale. If you are a shelter insurance policyholder and have damage to your home, car, farm, or business due to the recent storms, please call 1-800-SHELTER. That's toll-free 1-800-743-5837. Or report your claim online at shelterinsurance.com. Early reporting of your loss will help shelter schedule adjusters to handle your claim. Take whatever reasonable steps you can to protect your property and additional damage. Call 1-800-SHELTER to report your claim today. Discover the Cigar District, just off the Bentonville Square, open Monday to Friday, 9 to 7, and Saturdays, noon to 6. Arkansas's exclusive Davidoff appointed merchant, offering rare and limited edition cigars, along with 1,500 varieties from leading and boutique brands. Join the Cigar District's private membership cigar club to enjoy their rooftop patio and BYOB perks. Whether you're a seasoned aficionado or simply curious, visit the Cigar District in downtown Bentonville and online at thecigardistrict.com. The Cigar District, where the cigar experience is reimagined.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here. It's 4:37 on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I like having access to all of my clothes.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That
people
means
do.
he did his personal best.
Plug the hole.
Woo pig.
Right. That's what you do.
Abner sent us another boatload of stuff today, including.
I was wrong.
Oh, we need that.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need that.
Well.
What the hell is this?
I don't know what that is. What was I doing?
You were impersonating a cicada.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's not bad, actually. I got to tell you.
That's one of the worst cicada impressions I've heard.
Have you heard a cicada? It's pretty bad. I'm like a friggin' Michael Winslow over here. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Michael Winslow, Police Academy, Spaceballs.
By the way,
I've lost the sweeps, the creeps, and the bleeps.
If you weren't here Friday listening to us, you missed.
So you aim at their butt and hit them that way.
Is he talking about Wheel of Fortune?
No, he's talking about the flies that fly backwards.
Oh, that's
we
right.
learned that flies fly backwards.
But they take off backwards.
They fly backwards.
Right. Well, it's all in front of them now, Zachary.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the Bet Saracen app right now. Third highest odds of winning the whole son of a gun.
Oh, boy.
These are the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Who's the favorite?
Tennessee.
Followed by?
Then A&M, then Arkansas, then Kentucky, then LSU. Wake Forest, sixth choice at plus 1,300. Then
That's crazy.
Florida State, North Carolina. Listen, folks. North Carolina is not winning the regional with LSU in it. Stop it, please. That's not happening. And another thing. This could potentially be SEC on SEC crime in the Supers.
Which is what the committee wants.
Because Mississippi State's going to beat Virginia. And if Arkansas handles its business, then Mississippi State's coming here for a Super. Which is, as Hacker pointed out, the last time there was a Arkansas won a Super Regional on this field, they beat Ole Miss in 2019. So there you go. All kinds of permutations and combinations going on. So look at that.
Paul Favo claims to have bingo. He had dive bars, Chevy Chase, KC Mob, Free Space, and
oh, the modem sound.
So yes,
right. Yes, that's what a dial-up modem sounded like 30 years ago.
No, that sounds like a very ill modem.
That is that's what it is. What it is. Nate is convinced Arkansas is not winning at all.
Who?
Nate on the McClarty Daniel hotline. You're texting him. What he says.
Nate
is really relying on the fact that they've lost 7 out of their last 10 and 3 in a row, and that's
those are all facts.
And that they're not going to turn that around.
That's factual.
You know what? I've studied the matchups here. I've crunched the numbers. You got to save Hagen for Saturday. You can figure out a way to beat these guys without their top starting pitcher has an ERA of 5. All right, they can. SEMO, Arkansas can figure this out. So I would save Hagen for Saturday night, prime time, 8:00. Bomb Walker's rocking. Everybody's drunk. That's what I would do. I would save him till Saturday night.
We also probably don't need him in game 1.
Now, I do understand you do need a win because, like we said, you've lost 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And you've lost that love and feeling. You need a win. And that guarantees you a win, virtually, against SEMO. But I think they can figure out something with SEMO and score a bunch of runs And then you get to Saturday night, and who knows? Is it Louisiana Tech? Is it Kansas State? Who knows? But
you have to win Friday.
Oh yeah.
Or if you don't,
well then you have
the pucker factor will grow.
Oh, it's a 14.
Yeah.
I already think it's pretty high. Like I watched those guys in the locker room yesterday when they announced their team, and it's like they look tense. It already looks like they're tense, and maybe it's because they haven't played well in a while, or what the case may be. But they did not look. Now this could all change by Friday, but that locker room did not look. They had no reaction. It was weird. Like they didn't even clap. They didn't do anything. So that struck me for some reason.
It's a little different though. They've known. I mean, they knew they were going to be a top 5 seed.
Yeah, but still, when your name pops up, you give the courtesy applause or something. I mean, it's still exciting. If it's not exciting when your name pops up on the selection show, I mean, maybe you're in the wrong line of work. I mean, that's always exciting when they see you up there, and it's even more exciting when they put the proper logo with your name.
Yeah.
Is Kansas State using that as fuel this weekend? I think they are.
Well, you can
because ESPN hates Kansas State. Obviously, they put the Kansas logo up briefly.
That's not good. But again, we don't have our best and brightest working graphics at ESPN anymore. They fired all those people.
They did because they were too expensive. So they brought in younger, cheaper people, and this is what you get. Yeah, I know.
Remember, they put up the front-facing hog, forward-facing hog for Arkansas State.
Yeah, in the bowl game. Yeah.
They're not good at they're not good at what they do.
No, but you know what? They work for $6.50 an hour. So
that's what you're at.
That's what it is, right there. That's what really matters to Disney's bottom line. That's what it's all about there. But yeah, I would save him. I'd save him for Saturday night, late night. There's people who, and Dave has his reasons for the early game. With this, you don't know off and on rain or whatever. Like you feel better about getting the game in earlier versus, and you don't know how the forecast is going to materialize or whatever. It may end up pouring at 2:00 on Friday. I don't know.
It can happen.
But it's interesting to me because I always think that in the March Madness, the teams that play early and screw up, it's like a lesson for the teams that play later. Like,
right.
you want to play later because, if a 14 beats a 3 at noon, and you're a 3 and you're playing later that night, you're like, okay, listen, this can kind of remind you we need to, handle our stuff here. So I wonder about that because, and we see this in college football. How many times does the noon game go wacky and you're playing at night and you're like, okay, this is a reminder that, you gotta pay attention to some stuff here.
I think they're going to be fine. This 13th most difficult regional, according to D1 baseball. Unless things just get sideways, they're going to plow through this.
Well, who's the second favorite? Louisiana Tech, 45 wins?
Yep.
Yeah. Another thing I've learned about this sport, man, is you don't back into 45 wins. Like you've got something going on there. If you've got 45 wins, they're not. They're not also Rans.
I mean, they're not also Rans, but they also don't have the depth, particularly in the pitching, that Arkansas does. They went. Now they were only 12-10 away from home. So and it's not like you're playing on a neutral site either. I mean, you're walking into somebody's yard with, and it's going to be all Razorback fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all true. Yeah, third highest choice. And somebody asked about, well, that's here. No, they're national sports books that have them as the third highest choice too, not just here. So
they lost to LSU 11-1 when LSU was scuffling.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not a team to be taken.
Is LSU a team anybody want to mess with right now?
No,
I don't think so.
No. They also went out to Arizona, got swept. No.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about La Tech.
They got 45 wins. They're not terrible.
Against a bunch of plumbers and firemen. No
disrespect. Here we go. Okay, thank you, JJ Redick.
No disrespect to the plumbers and firemen.
God, they can't get him off the NBA broadcast soon enough either. God, he's terrible. JJ Redick. Oh,
they honestly, they haven't beaten anybody. Looking at their schedule, they haven't beaten anybody of any consequence. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
God, you sound like them.
I'm sorry. This is pathetic.
You sound
45
like them.
wins against plumbers and firemen.
You sound like them. That's what you sound like.
Arizona
Good Lord.
swept.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and let's call the thing off.
Pencil it in. It's over. I think we should call it off.
Pencil it in.
Pencil it
Oh,
in.
bleep that. Sharpie it in. Be a man.
Okay, Sharpie it in.
Lord.
You lost to Dallas Baptist 17-10.
Say it. Say it.
Arkansas is going by double digits. Both games. Friday, Saturday. It's over. Forget it.
There's not a run rule, is there?
Nah. You know what? Let me check with Hutch on that.
That's a great question.
Hey, Randy, this is going to be so easy. Is there a run rule to shorten these games up? That may help our pitching. I'll hang up and
Well, they should just give them the trophy now, let them polish it up, and have it ready for Sunday afternoon.
People have no
This
idea
is terrible.
how this stuff works.
This is brutally bad.
People have no idea how this stuff works. It's just unbelievable.
I think if they allow La Tech to score a run, I'll be upset.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
terrible.
Here's someone that thinks Dave will throw Hagan in game 1 to ensure a victory. And he might. I mean,
He might. Guys,
listen,
he might.
Listen,
We don't
everybody is afraid. Everybody, you have to say this. It's like required in the media bylaws. Well, he knows more than I do. Well, that's a given. Guess what? All these coaches, except for Chad Morris, knew more than we do. Okay, they know more than
Chad
we do.
didn't know.
No, exactly. You know what's happening though with you're talking about knowing more. Like people are so infatuated with John Calipari.
Mhm.
They believe he can fix Trevin Brazil. People are having the conversation about, well, hey, Calipari,
Okay, well,
he can make him a good player.
Back. What do you mean you have to fix Trevin Brazil?
Well, he was not as effective. He did. How do I say this? He did not have the season he was hoping for last year.
Okay, first of all, I think a lot of what people thought Trevin Brazil was incorrect. Trevin Brazil is
Wait a minute. The recruiting people lied to the fans? Stop it.
To quote an old coach, he's a stick back guy. He's a
Are you
rebounding
kidding me?
guy. That's all he's not a 3-point shooter.
Wait a minute.
He doesn't have a great mid-range game.
Are you telling me
Yes.
the people who cover recruiting in this state would embellish about a player's ability to get the fan base fired up and to drive up clicks to their
I
website?
think there are certain people that would do it every single time. Trevin Brazil is a stick back guy. He's a guy you want floating around the rim. He is athletic. I don't think he also has to stay healthy. I think if he was NBA ready, he would have stayed in the draft and probably been selected in the second round. If you can get him back and he understands what the assignment is and isn't going to cause any trouble, then I think you're good. But he's going to play a secondary role to whoever is on that roster next year.
Wow. I don't know. I do not know, but but people are convinced that Calipari is like the miracle worker. He's Ann Sullivan. He can fix anybody.
If you're bringing him off the bench as your 9th guy or 8th guy, yeah, why
but
not?
Is he going to sign up for that?
Well,
because he's not going to get the NIL money he wants.
That goes back to, does he understand the assignment?
Right.
That you're going to be the 8th or 9th guy off the bench.
And he said he's playing 8. So,
so
if you're the 9th guy.
I think if he wants to come back and Calipari's cool with it, I say you bring him back because he is a very raw talent. But he's not a lead. He's not your alpha. He's not the guy you're going to put out there at crunch time. I don't think. Maybe he makes a giant leap forward. Maybe Calipari can teach him a few things here and there. But I think you're pretty set. If you get him, it's a bonus. If not, you're probably okay with it.
I don't know. I just it's remarkable what may happen there. I don't know. All right, it's 10 minutes till the hour here. Ruscin and Zach. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. 866-285-4005. That's how you can get in touch with us here on the program. You can talk or not talk for hours.
For hours. I like soup.
That's right. All right, this is too funny to not share. So that there is a we like what would you call odd collectibles?
We do.
We like those sorts of things.
Yes.
So this excited me when I saw this. Jimbo Fisher made a plaque celebrating a Texas A&M national championship with the date left blank. He made this this is what we're going to do. All right. This has now been acquired. Unfortunately, not by us, because I would love a blank Texas A&M national football championship plaque in here. That would be fantastic.
Leave it blank.
But this has been acquired by a burger joint in Austin, Texas. And just like that, Texas and Texas A&M are back. So there's a place called Dirty Martin's in Austin, and they have the Jimbo Fisher Championship plaque with no year. This is the greatest thing I've seen in some time. This is like having all those Duke National Championship hats from 1994 laying around, because they went somewhere before they went to the third world. You could have swiped one or whatever.
We tried swiping the year that the regional champions T-shirts. We tried to get those, but couldn't find them. They disappear very quickly. They wind up. They may wind up in that new ocean that we're building.
My longstanding policy is it's better to have the losing gear than the winning gear, because the loser gear is like a pelt on the wall. You're like, see that?
Also,
we beat them. Yeah.
Nobody would notice unless you got us like a Super Bowl champion wrong. Nobody cares.
No, it's a fun story to tell at your favorite bars and restaurant type
Your
places.
favorite dive bar.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Right next to the love tester.
I've got a St. Louis Rams 2001 Super Bowl, 2002 Super Bowl hat.
Why?
They lost, though.
I understand they lost, but why?
That's just
You're
something.
not a Rams fan.
I don't know. No, I don't have one. I'm just saying it'd be a cool story to tell if you had the losing gear. It's a better story. Nobody cares if you have the winning gear. That's not interesting. But if you, I keep it like a trophy.
Like a trophy.
Yeah. Something like that. Instead of hanging a banner.
Speaking of trophies.
Yeah. There's one being held in Corvallis, Oregon. That should be here, right? Just let Eric Cole catch the ball, and somebody told me this the other day. If Dominic Fletcher is playing right field, you've got a natty.
There it is.
You've got it.
There it is.
You have it. There's none of this angst and animosity. All right, we'll be back in a minute. There's no point in bringing all that up. River City Coatings in Van Buren. Powder coating needs. They got them all there. It's not just a layer of paint. It becomes part of the metal and can withstand chemicals, abrasions, and more. River City Coatings. They take care of you. No job is too big or too small, and they offer a pretty quick turnaround on this stuff. Find out more at rivercitycoatings.com or call 479-471-7675. 471-7675. River City Coatings.
ESPN Arkansas, hitthatline.com, and the Hit That Line Now app is live at the 2024 Fayetteville Regional. Exclusive coverage is presented by Mock Legal Solutions. Mock Legal Solutions. Real advice, reasonable price. Arvest Bank. Arvest is ready to help. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. And by Camping World. Camping World in Poto and Van Buren, and online at campingworld.com. The road to Omaha starts now.
Call them the Omahawks. Yes, sir.
It's Tuesday, May 28th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live local late-breaking update. Cleanup and recovery efforts continue across northwest Arkansas. For many, it's been downed trees or power outages, while others lost loved ones, their homes, and for business owners, their livelihood. We're following the struggles people are enduring right now, as well as the groups, organizations, and volunteers providing assistance. There's also a burn ban in Rogers due to the possibility of gas leaks. Phil Reed has more on that tonight. Rain chances this week also look to slow some of those cleanup efforts. Tune in tonight for your full Get Ready weather forecast. And in sports with the Fayetteville Regional set, make sure and tune in for our Hog Wild Diamond Edition special Thursday at 6:30. And tune in tonight as Meredith Mulkey names a new winner of the week. Get your news now at 4029tv.com or with our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Need new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call 479-319-5100. Supply issues are no issue at Shamrock Roofing and Construction. As one of America's largest roofing companies, we stocked up early and we stocked up big. We can do your job right now. And because we paid less for our material, we can share those savings with you. Call today or visit us at shamrockroofer.com.
Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Cards. Are you ready to tackle that spring cleaning project but don't know where to start? Spring is here and Cards is here to help you clear out that clutter with our roll-off dumpster rentals. Whether you're decluttering your garage, renovating your home, or landscaping your yard, our roll-off dumpsters are the perfect solution for all your cleanup needs. Simply choose the size that fits your project and we'll deliver it right to your doorstep. And when you're done, we'll haul it away. Give us a call at 877-59-CARDS or visit us online at cardsrecycling.com.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, do y'all know what time it is?
It's about 2:30.
Summertime.
It's that and a whole lot more.
And no matter what's happening, the Stadium Shop has what you need.
We have the best selection for showing off your Razorback spirit while on vacation, even Razorback swim trunks.
Graduations, anniversaries, birthdays, we have what you need for your event.
And we have what you need for that trip to Omaha.
Even a new line of hard shell luggage.
Also, Omaha tees, flags, bases loaded hats, and the poppers.
And you can get them here at the Stadium Shop located at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baum Walker Stadium. Or you can check us online at those WWNs.
Dad, let me do that before you hurt yourself. He's talking about our website, shoponrazorback.com.
And if you can't reach us there, call us at 479-STADIUM.
All from the only family, alumni-owned and operated Razorback store.
South of the North Pole.
Dad, please.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go
Hogs.
Swift's Jewelry specializes in bridal sets, custom jewelry, and repairs. All work is done on-site by their professional, courteous team. Swift's Jewelry can engrave anything, including watches, knives, flasks, wedding bands, and more. And for the hog fan of your life, they have officially licensed Razorback jewelry. Get her something she'll love wearing to the big game. Swift's makes your purchase easy with 0% financing for 18 months. That's low payments with no interest for a year and a half. Swift's Jewelry on the square in Fayetteville next to Hugo's, your personal jeweler since 1956.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. Arkansas football begins in 93 days. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Man.
I live to entertain the people. What can I say? I love them. Back here on ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app. It is Ruskin and Zach, and this is your drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 8-8-Sparky.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
There you go. Oh, look at this. Dennis in Springdale. You know how people are always seeing like the face of Christ in like toast and different, they see like the Mother Mary and like different food items or whatever.
Sure.
You know how that happens sometimes? DQ, have you ever heard of this? Yeah. This guy sent us a picture of a puddle. It looks like a Razorback. That's a sign.
It really does.
That's a sign.
That's Photoshop.
That's a sign.
That
They're
is
going
Photoshop.
all the way. That's a sign right there.
Yeah, that's what I said. Arkansas
Thank you,
by double
Dennis.
digits.
Well, but when you say it, it doesn't happen.
But when you say it, it sounds bad.
Oh, when I say it, though. Oh, that means something. Plug the hole. Right. Going all the way.
Mm-hmm.
We have not spent any time today, shame on us, talking about the death of Bill Walton. Man, the Pac-12 goes out of business, and the next day Bill Walton dies. He just couldn't live in a world where the Pac-12 doesn't exist, or as he called it, the Conference of Champions. I was a fan of Bill Walton as a broadcaster. I don't remember him playing. That was, as the kids say, before my time.
Mm-hmm.
But the Arkansas connection I think of is they had that tournament a few years ago out in Portland, the Phil Knight thing, and Arkansas played in that thing, and Bill Walton called the games, and I loved it. It was so different because you weren't going to get, they're running the horn set with, a high pick and roll and all that. You don't get all that stuff. What you got is, the way I consume sports. Sometimes I get distracted and I think about bicycles or, whatever else is going on in the world. It was funny to me too when you'd listen to him, Zach, do a game. Like he could be telling a story, and then like something would happen to be, oh, what a great pass!
Yeah,
like he was still watching the game, even though he would go off on these tangents.
He was. I became aware of him towards the tail end of his career.
Boston, right?
Boston.
Yeah.
I remember when he was with the Clippers, and I vaguely kind of. But there's an argument to be made that he was the greatest college basketball player that's ever lived.
Yes,
3-time champion, 3-time player of the year. You can make that argument. If not for the injuries, his NBA career may have looked a lot different. I thought as he aged, you can tell he was a very educated man, was very interested in a lot of the things that went on around him, and he was very 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 vocal during the civil rights movement, and all of the things that were going on at the end of the 60s into the 70s. And one of his biggest influences was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then Lou Alcindor, both UCLA centers. Those two very much alike, but a really interesting guy, a very complicated guy in a good way. I've never met anyone that had anything bad to say about him. He was a very interesting guy, very complicated guy, had a lot of interests, including Grateful Dead. Which he he had in his contract that he got to follow them around. Very, very, very fun guy. Definitely, the world's not a better place without Bill Walton.
No, and I watched they had that 3-part thing on him on ESPN like a year or two ago. I think it was last year, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I have some interest in Bill Walton. I'll give it a shot. It was great. It was great to hear about his life, and I don't know if she's still around, but at the time they were shooting the documentary, his mom was still alive, so you got to hear from her, and he's fascinating. People aren't interesting like that anymore.
No,
people are boring. I like basketball. Well, what do you do in your free time? Watch basketball. Well, what else do you do? I like basketball. Like these are very boring people.
Basketball was secondary to him. Everything else that he did in his life was the primary.
And to hear the respect he had for his teammates all throughout, but particularly in Portland, where they won the championship in 77, I guess, with Dr. Jack Ramsey. It was, he's just, he was, you're right. It's not better. I remember the B team on NBC, Tom Hammond, Steve Snapper Jones, and Bill Walton calling some of the great NBA moments of the 90s, like, Reggie Miller scoring all those points in 9 seconds, or Larry Johnson's 4-point play on that Fugazi foul call on Indiana, which is a terrible call. Or was it Miami? I don't remember. Anyway. And, he was, He was very unique individual. They're not going to make anybody like him ever again.
No,
that's too bad.
Everybody, just watching social media, one of one. Yeah, he was a different guy, and he came from a different generation than a lot of people in media now. I mean, he 71 years old. It was a different time, and he honestly, for his generation, was kind of like right in the middle of it. He was very visible, and a guy that experienced a lot and didn't mind sharing some of his wisdoms, but only if you asked. He wouldn't force his views on you. If you asked, he would tell you. And like I said, the world's not a better place today without him.
Yeah, I think he was a real intellectual guy
Very,
too. Like he
very.
had a lot of, he really knew a lot of stuff and read and all that stuff. So,
There's a story that he told about John Wooden, and John Wooden, if you know anything about him, had the pyramid of success.
Always talking
about John Wooden and the things but there was a point where Wooden and Walton were having some issues, and Wooden looked right at him and he goes, "Well, it's been fun having you here at UCLA." And I mean, this is his freshman year. And Wooden was like, you know what? If you're not willing to follow the rules and do what we're asking you to do, we don't need you.
Yeah.
And he said that was one of the great lessons in life, that the machine moves on.
Yes. Yeah.
And individuality is great, but the machine moves on, and that's one of those things that he kind of held on to. He was an individual, but he understood and respected John Wooden enough to sort of follow the rules for what Coach Wooden was doing.
There are so many times he would be being interviewed or doing a game, and he would quote John Wooden. And it was that's another thing that we're going to miss, because, I mean, that John Wooden stuff is priceless. I mean, Bill Walton is probably responsible for the mushrooming one of the great. You don't know where this phrase came from, but it came from John Wooden, and most of us heard it from Bill Walton. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
Mm-hmm.
He said that 100 times if he said it once during different broadcasts, and it's a John Woodenism. It's one of those things that you don't know where it comes from. That's where it comes from. So that's a big. That gets quoted a lot around my house. So I mean that's a big one there. But it's too bad that and it's nice to see the tributes, the NBA and everything, with all the different ways that they're commemorating one of their great players and great ambassadors for the game of basketball too. Yep. So and a Hall of Famer in the Naismith Hall of Fame.
Should be.
1993.
Should be. Yeah. Again, argument can be made he's the greatest basketball player to ever live in college.
In college, yeah. His teams went in college.
Think about this.
They went 86-4.
That's good. In the end, I think they had the 80. He was part of the 88 game winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, they lost that. They lost that in South Bend.
They lost it to Notre Dame. What was that, 74?
Yeah, that's
because he was done in 73. So yeah, he was in the middle of that for sure. So there's a little bit on Bill Walton. There are some people who didn't have great things to say about him in the media that I'm sure you could find on the internet today. You know what I don't like? I don't like when like this is clearly seized on as an opportunity for some guy in a big market to get a bunch of press, to get try and get internet famous. That's all this is. That the only reason you would say anything bad about Bill Walton in a broadcasting setting like this is, I want to go viral today. I want to mess stuff up, and that's the world we live in. And it's not a terrific place to be. But what are you going to do? But I liked him. I know people hated him when he did those Arkansas games.
Well,
in Portland, but I loved it.
But
because it was different.
Because it's different, and it was not Arkansas centric. Yes, people here hated him for it.
Right. But he didn't do like the NBA games with Snapper Jones. Like he didn't do them that way.
No,
he did.
He had a lot more freedom with Dave Pasch.
Yes,
a lot more freedom.
Oh yeah. But he was like when he was just doing basketball with Steve Snapper Jones and Hammond. Like he was good at that too. He was a terrific, and he would be on the desk with Hannah Storm during the finals and stuff, because he was never on the announce team with it was either Doug Collins or Mike Fratello was doing the or they'd bring in Isaiah Thomas, or I think they brought in Magic Johnson one time as the third guy on the on the main finals broadcast team. But he was always on the finals somewhere at halftime or something. So I enjoyed him. But anyway, there you go. There's Joe Klein. There's Hacker's talking about Joe Klein.
Yeah,
we
got a question about him being on the team with Joe Klein. I don't know if they were on Walton. Walton won the title with the Celtics in 85-86. I think that may have been his last year.
I think he retired in 86. Yeah, I think that's right.
And I think Joe Klein was still with Sacramento then.
Yeah, he did win it in 86 and in 77.
That's kind of when I became aware of him. I mean, I was 12 years old, 13 years old. I didn't know who he was. I just knew he was a 6'10" redhead that was backing up Robert Parrish.
Yeah.
And they were making a big deal about it. And and he was a bit player on that team. He was this. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he was the 6th man of the year in 85-86. If I think that's right.
Maybe at some point he was. Yeah,
I know he was the league MVP.
Yeah,
he was the MVP the year after they won the championship.
Yeah,
if I think he was the 6th man of the year. He was very instrumental in that 85-86. Yeah, he won the 6th man of the year in 85-86.
He was calling the Malice in the Palace with Breen in 2004. He was on that game.
That I believe.
Called it a disgrace in real time. He was all over it. As
you know what? He actually made it into 80. He played 86-87. He only played 10 games though.
Oh, okay.
And that was the end. He was besieged by foot injuries.
Yes, he was
throughout his career.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go. There's Bill Walton for you. All right, your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. JW is on the phone here on the McLarty Daniel Hotline. Hi, JW.
Hey, good afternoon, gentlemen. I've got kind of a sort of Bill Walton memory from way back. In 1976, I was going to at that time was the University of California State College at Chico, California. And I was majoring basically in journalism and business. And I happened to be on an intramural softball team. And the school, you have to understand, was a big fraternity school. And they were real hardcore in the rules and really being competitive. But this softball team was not like that. It was co-ed. And one of the ways that you got to hit a home run is they set up a beer bottle between first and second base, and if you knocked it off, you would get a home run. The hardcore jock hated it. But anyhow, one of the guys that was on the team with me was Bill Walton's little brother, and he was, a deadhead and all that stuff. But he didn't get any of the tall genes. I mean, I'm not that tall, and I towered over him. Really nice guy. I didn't even know who Bill Walton was at the time. He said, yeah, my brother's pretty big damn deal in basketball. So then I had to figure all that stuff out. Anyway, that was a long time ago. It was fun. And I never heard anybody say anything mean about Bill Walton. People always are saying mean stuff about him. He's one of them people I kind of followed his career later on. And even when he was playing for those bad boys back in Boston, he was still loved as Bill Walton. And he will be missed. And it can be argued that he may be one of the best basketball players that ever played. But anyway, thank you all for letting me
JW, where's the money? I'm obligated to ask.
I just bought a new guitar. I paid off one fine. I got to pay off another fine. I have reinvested that money. It is pretty much gone now. I think it is no longer part of the equation.
What? How's the movie coming along? You read us the first scene, promised more,
The
and we haven't seen
movie
anything.
It is getting better what happened was, and I was hoping this would happen, but I wasn't really hoping it would happen. You know what hubris is? The whole concept of hubris when you get so full of yourself. Well, guess what?
What?
Kevin Costner decided to make his own damn Yellowstone movie. And so what's his name? Taylor Sheridan is going to get a little taste of hubris, which he needed. He's really fine director. but he needs the hubris, and I'm not kidding you. I know how the man is. That new series that he's going to come out with will be
Are
pretty.
You saying that Kevin
pretty
Costner
amazing.
took your idea?
Kevin Costner is amazing. His favorite movie, he's got a lot of great movies. I love Waterworld, but the one I love the most is a movie called The Postman. And I think that's probably his best movie.
The Postman is like riding across the prairie and looking at postcards. It's terrible. It's long. Best movie's Bull Durham.
No, you don't have the proper fan appreciation of understanding how movies work.
Oh.
You need to spend a little more time. Can DQ help you? I don't know. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
All right, that's JW.
Did he claim that Costner ripped him off?
Well, first of all, I don't want to be a total jerk here, but like the guy getting knocked down a peg doesn't get hubris. He has hubris. So if Kevin Costner is like, he's not giving Taylor Sheridan hubris. Taylor Sheridan had hubris, and he was
actually guy.
Well, I have to set the record straight on this. This is going to drive me nuts if I don't.
Say, actually.
Wouldn't Kevin Costner have the hubris for trying to knock down Taylor Sheridan? I don't know. I don't care. I mean, it looks like an interesting cowboy movie. They're putting it out in 2 parts, which I've never heard of before.
Are we in our cowboy era as far as movies go?
People like cowboys.
Did we get that?
On a steel horse they ride.
Did we get that clean?
I think so, yes.
Excellent.
We're good. Sterling is up next on the McClarty Daniel Hotline. Man, an all-star segment here. Hi, Sterling.
Love this.
Hey, guys. Y'all talking about Walton. And although I do not agree that he's a top 50 or top 75 player because he wasn't healthy enough, he didn't play enough games. But when he was healthy, he's a fantastic player. Only guy with a league MVP, Finals MVP, and 6 Man of the Year. Like I say, he's a great addition to that 86 but he soon got hurt after that. And I didn't realize that he had so many problems post-career about contemplating suicide because he was in so much pain. And Jim Gray got him help at Johnson from UCLA and got him get back right. But y'all are right about it. When he was announced with Steve Snapper Jones, that was entertaining, and he stayed on task most of the time. He'll make a few crazy comments to start a fight with Steve Snapper Jones. They'll argue with add a great step to the telecast. And I can sit here as the Snapper telling them, "What game are you watching?" It was just they had a good come on. I think it was Tom Hammond was the third guy with him.
Tom Hammond was the play-by-play guy. Yeah,
Gladys.
And I remember Tom from those JT days. What was it? The Kentucky player, the old Kentucky
Larry
player.
Conley.
Yeah.
Larry Conley.
Larry Nice. Gladys, not so much.
Zach doesn't like Larry Conley. Only because
no.
The only reason you don't like him is because you didn't like the way he did Notre Dame.
No. I met him and he was a jerk.
Oh, okay.
I met him years
I had to
before
bother him once
when he was doing
but
the
I told
JP
that,
stuff.
I told that story.
Then he sucked doing Notre Dame game.
But Walton was the more time goes by, most people forget how great of a player that he was, and then a lot of it was because he was hurt so much. He was hurt more than he was healthy, but he had those years that he had in Portland, those 2 good years, and when he got those MVPs, the Finals MVP and the regular season MVP, he's a real good player. I'm not gonna say he's better Kareem like Mad Dog Russo would say those 2 years he's better.
I don't know, Sterling. He didn't play but 5 games a year. Sterling, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something important?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm thinking about taking the T-Wolves plus 1.5 tonight, and here's why. The NBA Finals don't start for a week and a half. The C's are already in, and the NBA needs programming for this weekend. I think the Wolves win this one. I think they win this one and the next one, and they end this thing sometime around Sunday.
I would tend to agree with you in normal circumstances, but I thought they would have let Boston go ahead and move down. They just have them both going if they were going to do that. So I think they're gonna go more with the route of 2 sweeps, something that's never been done. In NBA history too, the two conference finals ending sweeps. I'm gonna go with Dallas. Get over with. And I got a question for y'all. When we were growing up, the start of the finals wasn't predetermined, was it? Like it is now.
No, it was Celtics, Lakers.
I think it was a little more flexible on the dates. No, not the teams.
No, it was predetermined in the 80s. It was the season of Lakers.
No, I'm talking about game one. The start of the finals.
It went into June, didn't it? I mean, it was always the first or second week of June they were done.
June, but I'm saying it seemed like back in Peru growing up that if both finals ended in the sweep, that's okay. We'll still start. Just both of them in the same time. We're gonna start 2 or 3 days from now. We're not gonna wait a week and a half or 10, 8, 9 days.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm talking about.
You can get so much content out of finals preparation. You got to do it.
I don't remember how many times the series, the conference finals ended early. It seemed like they always at least went 6.
It ain't ending early tonight.
Not with Scott Foster as a crew chief.
Oh yeah, and Scott. Hey, Sterling, Scott Foster's a crew chief tonight.
Well, if anybody gonna make some bad calls, it's him.
Thank you.
What about thinking about your boy? What do you think about your boy Angel?
Oh, he gone.
They call him in, and
yeah.
You think that's a forced retirement, pretty much?
Absolutely.
I think the union had finally had enough.
Yeah, we're done with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. It seems like he started doing it toward the end. He started doing it on purpose.
You think?
Surely,
he wanted to be famous on the internet.
He was TikTok famous for sure.
That's right. Yes.
I wish I could have had him call Phil Tweedy Aiden on the game. You know what I mean? Go with chalk to chalk. Because, chalk to chalk and neck high. So he even went beyond that, I think.
We're all better people now that he is no longer in Major League Baseball. Everything is going to be fine. Yep.
You know what they say? If you're an umpire, referee, and people know your name, you're
not a good referee.
Yep.
Right. Tommy Kraft. Everybody knows.
Hey!
Joke. That's a joke.
You can't say that,
You can't
Sterling.
say that. Now we're going to get in trouble.
You can't say that.
No, I'm just joking around. Tommy knows. I'm just joking around. You know his name because he's on the radio, not because he's got a picture.
Right.
It's just funny that we know his name and he's a real. That's all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I just feel trying to be funny. Bad joke.
All right.
The Razorbacks win this recent 3 games or 4 games.
Three by double digits each time.
It's
book it. Book it.
Free and easy.
Yeah.
All right.
This is gonna be free and easy.
Yep.
I hope you're right. Y'all guys have a great day.
All right. Thank you, Sterling. That's Sterling in Center Ridge with us here on the McClarty Daniel Hotline. They're the 3rd highest choice to win the whole son of a gun in Omaha. Look at that.
No gentleman sweep. This is going to be the old fashioned, like a Cinderella sweep.
I think their best chance is to win 3 and not have to go to an extra game or more. Because, you lose Saturday, you got to play 2 on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Which, they've done. They played the double headers, but and then you'd have to play again to win it. You'd have to play 2 on Sunday and 1 on Monday to win the. And that's if the weather all cooperates. You don't know when we could have another one of these 3 a.m. situations if the rain comes back. You remember that?
We're supposed to have weather this weekend?
Some of it, I don't know. Who knows? And and the NCAA has the stupidest weather delay policy of all. If a storm is within 20 miles of the ballpark, they'll shut it down. It's absurd. They have the worst weather policy. I remember Phil and Bubba were sitting out there killing a rain delay last year. Well, it's pouring here at the station in Springdale, but not there.
Yeah.
Why are they not playing? Because if it's raining here, who cares? But at the ballpark, they got sunshine. Keep going.
Yeah, I just looked at the weather. They're saying 50% chance of rain Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, they have a terrible weather policy. Hopefully they fix that. If there's lightning within 19 miles, oh, wait a minute, we got to pull the tarp. We once sat through in Tallahassee, Zach. This is no joke, 2009. We sat through a 4-hour sun delay. They stopped the game and the sun was shining. They're like, well, I don't know. Now it did rain later, but you could have got the game in before it started raining. That's exactly the sound we made too. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it's they have a lousy weather policy, and the university's not in charge of any of that. There's an NCAA guy on site that's running the whole show, and what he or she says goes. That's it. So it's they're not in charge. They're not in charge of anything. I don't know if they get any. I don't know how it works with like concession money. I don't know how any of that works.
It all goes back to them at some point.
Probably so. Yeah. Yeah, Phil called it a sun delay. Yeah, I was sitting in this. I forget why I had to come up here. Maybe I had to do post game or something. But I was here, and it was pouring. And I'm listening to Phil and Bubba, and they're like, "Oh, it's sunny here, but we're in a delay." And I wanted to text them, like, "Guys, up the road like 10 miles, it's pouring, but I don't know why you're not playing." Anyway, neither here nor there. And if they win, they'll play at 8 p.m. Saturday night. That place is going to be lit.
Drunk.
Yes. Yes, the blood alcohol content in the hog pen will be at an all-time high if they get an 8 o'clock. And especially if Hagen's pitching. Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
Yeah, the number will be in front of the point.
Right, yes. There will be
1.0.
A large amount of alcohol consumed that day leading up to the game and at the game. Anyway, our regional coverage here on ESPN Arkansas and hitthatline.com and the app and all that is exclusively presented by Mock Legal Solutions. If you find yourself in a fender bender, divorce, or custody dispute, call Jackie Mock at Mock Legal Solutions, 479-769-1505 or mocklegalsolutions.com. Mock Legal Solutions, real advice, reasonable price. By Arvest Bank. Since 1961, Arvest Bank has been committed to its local communities. Arvest is ready to help. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. And by Camping World. They have America's favorite brands. Get into your perfect RV at Camping World in Poto and Van Buren and online at campingworld.com. We'll have more coming up here in a moment on ESPN Arkansas and on the Hit That Line Now app. Twin Peaks is also a great place to check out the games if you can't get into the ballpark or you lose your place in line because you abandoned your stuff in the line. Go to Twin Peaks. They'll have the game on. 29-degree draft beer, made from scratch kitchen, and those famous scenic views. Don't forget about happy hour at Twin Peaks. They've got everything from tequila cocktails to extensive bourbon and top-shelf spirits and cocktails served over balls of ice. The ice cube that's like a sphere. Love those. Local craft beers and handcrafted whiskey cocktails round out an adventurous drink menu. And, of course, the 29-degree draft beer. It's all going on at Twin Peaks in Rogers. Go there. Tell them Zach sent you.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Do you own a business or are you starting a new business? Sign Studio is the answer to all of your brick and mortar advertising needs. Sign Studio can wrap your new company vehicle or an entire fleet of vehicles, manufacture and install stunning road and building signs, or simply print a banner and set of business cards to get you started. No matter where you are in business, Sign Studio is with you. With friendly service and smiling faces, Sign Studio is your source for complete visual marketing. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 250-4844.
This summer, click into cordless power with Memorial Day savings at the Home Depot. Tackle more than half an acre of grass with the convenience and gas-like power of the Ryobi 40-volt battery-powered mower. And keep your flower beds fresh with a 40-volt cordless string trimmer. Then clear debris with the 40-volt jet fan leaf blower. Click into Memorial Day savings happening now at your cordless power source, the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Hey, sports fans, tired of carrying linebacker weight? At Voxy Wellness in Rogers, we have the playbook for men who want to lose weight faster. No more fumbling with the plan. Our injectable weight loss program is as straightforward as it gets, and you can get started with a consultation online or in person. Don't let those stubborn extra pounds sideline your health. Skip the excuses and visit VoxyNWA.com to begin. That's Voxy as in V for victory, OXYNWA.com.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier & Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier & Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
I've never really cared for Mayflowers, but May Crawfish, that's a different story. The best crawfish in Northwest Arkansas is at Fish City Grill in Rogers. Crawfish is not the only chalkboard special they have this month. The beer battered cod tacos are out of this world, and the redfish double Oscar is Oscar worthy. Lump crab meat, grilled Gulf shrimp, hollandaise sauce, broccoli rice casserole, and char grilled asparagus right on top. Time to go enjoy some great seafood on the awesome patio at Fish City Grill in Rogers.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech.
Yep, I can do it.
Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back.
Hello.
Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours. Nice. Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We're back here on ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app, the sweetest smelling app in the world. We get a piece every download, don't we?
Huh?
Oh, we don't?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, that's fine.
No.
No, it's free to download. Of course, we wouldn't rip you off like that. No, of course.
Rip you off every day, right now.
That's right. There you go. All right. Let's check in with. By the way, let me close a couple of loops here.
Please.
The Postman was released in 1997, and it was made for $80 million, and at the box office generated $30 million.
Yeah, it sucked. It was terrible.
So
it's like watching somebody's home movies. It just had Kevin Costner in it. Bad movie.
Directed by. Wait a minute. I lost the thread here. Directed by Kevin Costner.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Amen.
Based on the book by David Brin. I don't know about that book. And then he
I
brought
could use a good ass kicking. I'll be very honest with you.
Then he brought up Waterworld.
Another terrible movie.
Well, Waterworld actually turned a profit, believe it or not.
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Made for 175, and it made 264 at the box office.
Hey, that's not
that
bad.
that had to be largely international. Nobody saw that in this country.
It. Well, no, we did see it here. What year did that come out? 88?
91? Where did this go? 95.
Really? It's that late? Okay. Boy, he had a bad run there in the mid 90s.
Yeah, after The Bodyguard, he struggled a little bit there for a while.
When did Tin Cup come out?
Hold on, I got the whole I got the filmography.
Boy, he had a rough run there.
Yeah.
Hit a home run, Crash.
Shut up. Yeah. Let me where is his filmography?
Let DQ do the
DQ do the polls.
There
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
I'm looking up stuff.
Okay, Ruscin and Zach Twitter polls. How do you eat?
Polls.
How do you eat a cupcake? 67% say like a normal person. That doesn't include shoving the whole thing in your mouth.
That's very judgy. It is. It is. You've seen me.
Don't you want to enjoy it though?
Oh, I enjoy it.
Okay. Do you actually enjoy swimming, or is it more about the feeling of being in the water? 78% say they just like being in the water. And can a bar call itself a dive bar if it has, or does it have to earn that name?
Has to earn it. This
is kind of slowly going down though. 5% say that they are allowed to give themselves a nickname.
No, that's not true.
94% say they have to earn
You
it.
can never give yourself a nickname.
Oh yeah, it's the number
against
one.
the rules.
It's the number one sin of the jungle. Jim Rome. Self gloss is not allowed. You can't do that. You know what I mean?
You know, when he says it, it sounds cool. When you say it, it doesn't.
Clones, you cannot self gloss. I'm out.
Yeah, again.
Rack him.
Again, when he says it, it sounds cool. When you say it,
a tremendous Tuesday to you.
Yeah.
I am Jim Rome.
Yeah, stick to fax machines and cicadas, please.
DQ, here is a photo of the, they're having the big SEC meetings down there in Destin where they all just get drunk and spend a bunch of money. If you're wondering why your ticket prices go up every year, it's because they waste money on stupid stuff like this. Like they could have this in a Holiday Inn in North Little Rock and save a bunch of money. But no, they have to go to Destin. It's the SEC. We got to show off. Got to wear our wealth. But they have the SEC pinwheel logo.
Oh, yeah.
With all 16 teams. This is the shirt we need for DQ so she can't upset anybody when she wears the...
I know where they sell those shirts. So
okay.
I'll look into getting one.
All right. This way you won't be... no one can be mad at you because you've got all the teams
Yeah.
on. Like when Rob Lowe wore that NFL hat.
Yeah,
just had the NFL
everybody
logo.
was mad at it.
I just want both teams to have fun.
That's right. That's right.
No, you don't. We want chaos is what we're looking for. Would you wear the pinwheel logo shirt?
I don't know.
No. I mean, you need to wear the Texas one. Break it in.
It's so orange.
Right.
That one and the Tennessee one.
Uh-huh. Well, the Tennessee
orange is just not.
When you're going to pick up trash, that's when you wear the Tennessee
Is that not
one.
in your color wheel?
It's just not. I don't think it fits me very well.
Of course. Now, this is the last year they have to do this stuff in the NCAA tournament because they're going to be conference rivals again. But of course, they sent Texas to the College Station Regional.
That's fun
because they want to play. They wanted to play Texas A&M in prime time and put it on some channel somewhere, and then there you go. Of course, they did that. Also, another weird thing, I fell down a Steve Snapper Jones rabbit hole.
Why?
Well, I wanted to see when he played, and he was on the Spirits of St. Louis. That team that for a while was getting the NBA TV money in perpetuity until they settled that a few years ago.
A heck of a TV deal.
Yeah.
Heck of a TV deal. Maybe the best TV deal in the history of sports.
That's a fun little 30 for 30 that doesn't get enough attention. Because those guys were on that team. Those guys were nuts.
Yeah. Dude, I told you earlier, you need to go watch the Bronx Zoo 90.
I know. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Started the second episode, and it gets 10 times more crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Live cougars in the locker room. And I'm talking about the animals.
Oh. It's called Free Spirits. That's the name of the 30 for 30. It was released 11 years ago. Wow.
We're old.
We are old. That's true. Time is a flat circle, et cetera, et cetera. Let's see here. All right, let's take a break, and we'll tell you what else we learned on this fine program.
I have an
today.
all-timer today. An all-timer. Hall of Fame.
HOF, folks.
With an actual building. A Hall of Fame.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Condolences! The bum's lost! My advice to you is to do what your parents did. Get a job, sir!
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. ESPN Arkansas, hitthatline.com, and the Hit That Line Now app is live at the 2024 Fayetteville Regional. Exclusive coverage is presented by Mock Legal Solutions. Mock Legal Solutions. Real advice, reasonable price. Arvest Bank. Arvest is ready to help. Equal housing lender member FDIC. And by Camping World. Camping World in Poto and Van Buren, and online at campingworld.com. The road to Omaha starts now.
Call them the Omahawks. Yes, sir.
Wanted to find someone who would embrace Arkansas and the opportunities to build on a rich tradition that includes 22 conference titles, 14 Sweet 16 appearances, 11 Elite 8 appearances, 6 Final Fours, and a 1994 NCAA championship.
The head coach of your Arkansas Razorbacks, John Calipari.
Listen to every Razorback basketball game right here on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Robert and Victoria wanted to sell their property in Bella Vista. They turned to the Limbird Real Estate Group. From the moment they met with the Limbird team, Robert and Victoria knew they were in good hands. The team listened carefully to their needs and goals, and they developed a plan to sell the land quickly and efficiently. Over the next few weeks, Limbird Real Estate Group worked tirelessly to market the property and generate interest from potential buyers. They leveraged their extensive network of contacts and used innovative marketing strategies to get the word out about the land. Before they knew it, Robert and Victoria had multiple offers on the table. The team at Limbird helped them evaluate each offer and ultimately chose the one that was best for them. Robert and Victoria were not only satisfied with the results, but also impressed with how Limbird handled the entire process. They'd been through the real estate process before, but this was by far the smoothest and most efficient experience they've ever had. Find out more about it at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
I joke around and with my wife and call it my bionic knee.
But before Ernest became a patient with QC Kinetics, it was a different story.
I'd go to bed with my knee throbbing, heat, ice. I would get up in the middle of the night to get a drink or something, and I would just be hobbling.
He wasn't able to play on his rec basketball team or work in the yard, but QC Kinetics regenerative treatments turned around the situation without surgery or downtime, using Ernest's own healing properties to help restore his aching knee, now known as Ernest's bionic knee.
I am really happy because I am playing the game that I love so much, and I'm playing with my granddaughter, and I'm gardening, and I'm on my knees, and I'm jumping up. I have a 200-pound dog, and I'm playing with my dog.
Now Ernest is living his best life thanks to QC Kinetics, and so can you. Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech.
Yep, I can do it.
Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back.
Hello.
Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours.
Nice.
Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm branch manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Get ready to roll this season with huge savings during New Holland's Ready to Roll sales event. Going on now at WT Equipment. Right now, get 0% financing up to 48 months on hay tools, 60 months on mid-range tractors, and 72 months on compacts. Or choose cash back and save thousands. Whether you need consistent strength and efficiency for your daily grind or an upgrade for the weekend chores, WT has the machines you need with the deals you want. Subject to credit approval, standard term conditions and restrictions apply. Down payment may be required. WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
Time for another impressive episode of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
I feel badly for those customers who need to replace a leaky gas line or collapsed sewer line.
You mean the ones that end up with a huge amount of their lawn torn up?
Yeah, there's no need for that. But I meant the folks who have no water or gas or sewer service for days.
Few things as bad as having to use the bathroom at the gas station.
You can't even cook without water.
If your gas or water service is interrupted or sewer line has collapsed, call Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
At Stith, we understand the need for speed. Call us. We'll prove it.
Call 751-9691 or online at smarterguys@stith.com. Tune in to our next episode and hear Zach say,
seriously, call us. We'll prove it.
On the next magnificent telling of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Hey, baseball fans, if you can't make the game, watch it at Mad Rooster Beer Company in Fayetteville. Mad Rooster is the venue to watch all Razorback, Royals, and Cardinals games. And don't forget their weekly events. Karaoke night every Tuesday, music bingo night every Wednesday, plus live local music acts and so much more. Check out Mad Rooster Beer Company's Instagram or Facebook page for daily specials and events. With 30 taps, they've got something for every beer lover. Mad Rooster Beer Company, brewed locally and crafted with you in mind. Located in Fayetteville at 1107 Southwest Avenue.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here at 548. We're back. We're here. Ruscin and Zach. All right, let's find out what all we learned around here today. DQ, what do you got?
I learned that Isaac Newton invented the cat door. The pet door.
Oh, look
I
at
have
that.
that on my bingo card today.
When he
You refuse
cut a
to-
hole in his door for his cat.
You refuse to say doggy door because
It
you have a cat?
it was for his cat.
Oh, okay. All right. Some more anti-dog rhetoric by
from the
DQ.
senator from Elkins.
That's right, yes.
I learned today
All right,
that
what's this all-timer you got?
Alphonse Gabriel Capone.
Oh, yeah.
Al Capone to you and me is the reason that we have expiration dates on milk. After his niece became extremely ill from bad milk, the Chicago mobster lobbied aggressively for expiration dates to be put on milk for the safety of children and pregnant women. Al Capone, the reason that you don't get sick from bad milk.
How about that?
Didn't have that one on
Or
my
bad
bingo
ice
card.
cream, which is very hard to find. Let's see here. I learned that 8 years ago today, they killed Harambe.
Yeah, you were very sad about that earlier today.
I do. People
lost.
This is
their
when I
minds.
knew that young people were going to ruin this place. Was the Harambe moment. You don't remember this kid, a 3-year-old boy, fell into the thing at the Cincinnati Zoo and was grabbed by Harambe, the gorilla, and he was shot and killed by a zoo worker, 440-pound Western lowland gorilla. The incident was recorded and created outrage about the justification of the killing. The boy had climbed a 3-foot fence, crawled through 4 feet of bushes, and fallen 15 feet into a shallow water-filled moat. Harambe dragged him out of the moat. Although it was unclear if he intended to hurt the child, Harambe was shot and killed to protect the child from harm. Later, a number of primatologists and conservationists wrote that the zoo had no other choice under the circumstances. Yeah, we'd all have video of Harambe killing a kid. Does anybody think about that?
No.
That could have been what we saw.
No.
Would anybody have been mad about that?
No.
Okay. He's just a kid. Whatever. Anyway, there you go. 8 years ago today. How time flies. 8 years ago.
Well done today, team. Well done.
Thank
I
you.
feel like we got something accomplished.
Oh, we
today.
definitely got something accomplished today. Yes, we did.
I feel like we did a good thing today.
Yeah, we just won.
Just one.
That's all it was. We did one good thing today.
Gonna do it again tomorrow?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Come on.
Yeah.
I want to build up expectations.
It's also the 10th anniversary of Lance Stevenson blowing in LeBron's ear during the Eastern Conference Finals. You remember that gif?
No.
Oh yeah, it was really weird.
How'd that turn out for Lance Stevenson?
They won the game but lost the series.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how that worked out. So there it is. That's what we got for you today.
I don't like people blowing in my ears. I don't like being breathed on.
It's too bad that we'll never hear that drop again, DQ, because that's a good one right there. But we'll never hear it because Zach said it.
That's correct.
And
I like to think of myself as the gatekeeper on certain things.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. We're gonna get them all when you're in fantasy camp. You wait. We're gonna get them all in here.
Get them all. Abner's got a little cachet.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got Daniel Gafford and the Dallas Mavericks.
Yes. Only Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford and only Daniel Gafford.
Now, we are saying this not to mock Daniel Gafford. We like Daniel Gafford. We're mocking the way the media,
our local media,
presents.
That's right.
Former Arkansas players in connection to national sporting events, where it is nobody cares about Kyrie Irving or Luka Doncic.
And Kyrie go for 63, but Daniel Gafford and his 8-8 is the story.
That's right. Yes, it is. I saw the same thing this morning.
It happens. I mean, it's every day.
I saw it, and I was like, "Oh
awful.
boy, what are we doing?"
It is just awful.
And they're so darn enthusiastic about
That's
it
right.
too. Like, please like me. I'm going to say nice things about your favorite player, and it's just terrible. Come on. Today is also National Hamburger Day, so
hell yeah,
go get you a burger. It's no onions, please. But
hey, now grilled onions on a burger?
No.
Yes. Big fan. DQ, break the tie.
I like it.
See? Damn it. Well, she agreed with me.
DQ, you're
It
fired.
has to be grilled though.
Yeah.
It can't be
raw onions, no.
It
has to be grilled.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's coming up at 7 o'clock tonight on Mini.
Daniel